You'll finally succeeded in conquering, I guess, the wizard tower of Adarkazar, who had a, relatively amicable or at least civil, like cordial, civil, whatever conversation,
as cordial as I think he gets.
Yeah, like no one died that didn't ask for it.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Like, and I do mean literally. It wasn't, they were asking for it. Like, no. They walked up and be like, "Can you do this for me?" Basically. To be fair, Nox did not verbatim ask to die, but he did read the magic going on within. You're like, "Oh, okay, here you go," and fulfilled your request.
Yeah.
Yeah, you learned some things through that conversation. I think some of the more relevant ones being that Ryu truly doesn't have any ties to any celestial plane or entity, that there is a pull on her from a variety of different planes, none of them being celestial, so that balance isn't actually at quite where she thought it was.
Yep.
Doc got upset by the inventor of the magic that he's been working on being a tool, potentially.
Fantasy Elon Musk.
Yeah. Like, to be fair, a very biased perspective of it.
It's true.
But still, unreliable narrators and all that jazz. Definitely never do that.
This kid like a secure password. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Yep. Like, this is my daughter, Alphabet, and you're just like, yeah, kind of thing. And then also, was there any other big thing? Nox is now properly in her form of an archfey, which there's an interesting adjustment too for Nox, I think, as some of the power that you had as an archfey was blocked, but still manifested itself through your, like, honestly, I don't know what unearned, not worked for strength. You didn't bodybuild or you weren't athletic. You just kind of were strong, just kind of by default. And a bit more of that has gone into your magical abilities and protections, and the fact that you never need to sleep or eat. I don't think really. I mean, eating kind of, but only so much. You're immune to exhaustion. It's kind of you're not fully immortal. You can die.
Yeah.
Like, you can die, but through being stabbed in the head. That's the main way you can die at this point. Or disintegrated.
Unfortunately, we know a lot of people with swords.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I have my people with swords.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Anyway. You have your people with swords. Yeah.
Such a great line.
Truly. And oops, that's not the shape I wanted. Not the draw tool. Give me a better draw tool. Or it is the right draw tool, it's just wrong options. It had a fill, I didn't want to fill. There you go. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Didn't learn too much about Ilo, really shared a little, like he was curious and investigated him a bit. Anything else particular that you felt you pulled from that? Like, he had some familiarity with the Lady of a Thousand Eyes and stuff. But, and you asked a few questions, but...
Oh, did I take any notes?
Oh, did you take any notes? That's a good question. I feel like last session would have been a good note-taking session.
I did not.
Okay, you might want to take a couple notes. But I don't know. Largely for, what Ryu is learning, she is a bit more.
Yeah, that's fair.
But, well, if you remember, you remember. It's fine.
Yeah, that's the thing, is I tend to remember some stuff, but it's, larger plot things.
Yep.
That are more relevant to other people that I might forget.
Yeah. But you all managed to get safe passage out of the tower. And we're teleported down to the base of the tower, which is actually in a different dimension, technically. But you are on the floor, and these bug magic users that like came together to form an entity attacked you all for stepping foot into their sanctum, literally, but was not too difficult to just get past them and get out. I think they chunked like one person a bit, and then that was it.
Mm-hmm.
Nox, I think, might have gotten hit or something, and Akeda got hit a little bit, but or something like that. It was nothing terribly concerning. I guess actually I should put Nox over here. Oops, that's because they're supposed to be where you meet.
Yeah.
Or / like where you were from, type of thing, like where you started in the campaign, type of thing. Yeah.
A nice little map of our adventure.
Exactly.
Yeah, truly.
Yeah. Anywho, you all escaped, and especially Doc was looking at the construction of the tower a bit as it reflected, disintegration spell back easily enough. Didn't because even stuff that force Lehman's Tiny Hut disintegrates, and this just deflected. So you again, due to the lack of physical protection, were able to take a couple stones that had that magic in them, so you can have that to study later. And you all, I guess, from there just got ready to have sleep, sit down for the night, as it's been a long, tiring, draining day.
Long day.
Yeah. One of those just constantly working to get through a place and not die. And yeah, you set up the house of cards, and set up watch. It was a bit more spacious and comfortable than the Lehman's tiny hut. A little bit less secure, but at this point, you guys are we can take some comfort. And doing 3-hour shifts to split between the three of you, so you have a 9-hour long rest, basically. Nox, I believe, noticed a man from a distance, relatively nondescript, just I don't know, in his 30s, human male, brown hair looking person that has some 5 o'clock shadow type of thing, and just some traveler's clothes that are pretty basic. Come up and just kind of ask if he could sit down with you and have some conversation, introduce himself as Fharlanghn, discussed a couple things about gods after Ryu asked about that, and Nox went into detail about what all happened in the tower. He asked after Eric, but said he can wait until Eric wakes up. There's no need. He's not pressed for time, type of situation. Don't want to disturb his rest. Yeah.
Oh, one other thing.
Yes.
There was a thing with praying and praying to Timora and stuff.
Yes, there was. Because Ryu found out that she did not actually have a celestial connection in the way that she thought she did.
It's well, time to remedy that.
And tried to reach out to Timora and got a leave a message at the beep.
Yeah.
Response type of thing. And acquired a bit.
I'm sorry, but the person you are calling is unavailable. Please leave a message after the beep.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Yep.
Which is that's on brand for her.
A bit, yes. And you also learned from Fharlanghn himself that Timora is a bit AWOL. She's technically supposed to be making sure that the Nine Hells doesn't fall apart. But she's done enough of that things are stable enough at this point that she's I'm done. Deuces. Yeah. Yeah, one sec. I'm double checking a thing.
She's a really hands-off manager.
Yes. Yeah. you get the knowledge that impression, or like he kind of communicated that he's a bit aware of where she's at, as they are on good terms themselves, but that he's mildly covering for her type of thing. As you know, there was a whole scramble after the calamity to basically make sure everything didn't fall apart, literally, like just unravel existence. So
As you do.
yeah, disseminated the powers where they need to be to make a balance between in the cosmos as best as possible, with things out of balance, interestingly enough, with Ryu's whole deal. But Tamara is not doing that currently. And they mention some things about not actually knowing who was sealed during the calamity, or who was like defeated during the calamity, because they can't. Because if they did, if they knew the name, they knew who it was, that would grant them a legitimacy, a power, or something like that. So they just can't, as they have too much like impact on existence. And the Lady of a Thousand Eyes and her whole deal a bit. Yeah, he didn't seem too particularly offended that Ryu traumatized Eric, just kind of like that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Kind of deal. Anything else? Or any questions? Inquiring minds want to know.
If there's any inquiring minds.
Yes.
Although you two are the only ones who are awake right now.
Or even,
This
yeah.
is true.
Well, waiting for the
But
DM,
also
I guess.
asking just any deep questions about stuff that happened last time, or stuff that we're going to be doing now, or clarifying things out of character.
But this
as
is
well.
gonna be a whole bunch of notes session, right?
Yep.
Potentially.
All
Got a
right.
Word document open.
Yep. Yep. Okay.
No, not Microsoft Word. I want WordPad. Who the hell wants to use Microsoft Word?
English teachers.
Microsoft.
There it is.
Yeah.
Now the real question, which one was I saying yes to? Inquiring minds will have to wait until next time on Dungeons and Dragons. You know.
Yeah.
So which one were you saying yes to?
Not you. Sorry.
Oh well.
Yep. Okay. Yeah.
Not since the last paper I did in MLA formatting have I ever wanted to open a Word document.
Same.
That's fair.
Yeah.
For one,
Unfortunately, I work for
learned
Microsoft,
APA.
so I have to use it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
That was
Went out for the homies.
Contractually obligated to.
Pour one out for the homies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You had a question, Lydia.
I did?
Oh, I thought you said I thought you were about to say you had a question.
Nope.
Oh, never mind. You was about to say something, and I thought that was what it was.
Nope.
Okay.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't remember what I did 5 seconds ago.
Fair enough. Okay. Anything that Ryu or Nox would like to do or ask before the end of your watch, then?
I think I'm good for Ryu.
Okay.
Took up
I
enough.
think Nox is
clock time
good,
with that.
but she's going to be like a good host and kind of be the transitional period between everyone until Eric wakes up.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Because you're fine. You need to have downtime to get your spells back, but like, you don't actually need to sleep.
Yeah.
All right, you don't sleep.
At least she doesn't need to. I'm not saying that you couldn't, but it would be very like trance-like type of thing where you'd be in a state
It's
of
just a meditation.
like reduced awareness type of thing. But yeah.
Waiting for my Prince Charming.
Sure. So yeah. Then we'll Fharlangh's content to like tend a fire type of thing. To just keep it warm on this, like, summers, not summers, my brain, I was thinking winter and then I said summer.
Overshot it twice.
Yeah, truly. Where did I have that? Oh, right here. Yeah. Yeah, because it's like midwinter still.
Yeah.
You want to double check the thing? Oh.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's literally midwinter. Okay.
I thought so.
Yes, I was just double checking. To keep things warm and that currently not too much snow on the ground over here. I think there was some leftovers from like the mountains down here, but nothing in particular anymore. Yeah. You, Nox, and Ryu go to wake up Doc and Kata, I think was the next watch then.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Any information or communication with Doc / Kata?
Kata is very groggy, and she's just gonna she probably says the same like kind of energy from Eric, like Eric would have.
Probably, yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So like she just goes out to Fharlanghn, just like sleeps on his lap.
Immediately, just like, and I'm on watch, and I'm back to sleep. Very helpful watch partner. But so fair. Yeah.
Of course, Nox is sticking around to talk to Fharlanghn and be a good host. So it's like, okay, when she's older, we'll get her trained to not go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still fair. But yeah. You let Doc know.
Yep. He goes and wakes up Doc.
Yep.
Hello.
Hey, you're on watch, and Eric's god is here, so that's a thing.
And Doc is going to reach into a pocket he's had the entire time and pull out his last bottle of liquor.
Yep.
Try to take a swig from it, shake it and realize it's empty, and then impotently let the bottle roll away.
Yeah.
Walk over to Eric, kick him awake, and say, "Swap me shifts."
That's so fair. And we're just
Eric is
like,
just
he
like-
could sleep. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, all right.
You're
Yeah.
gonna want to
I'll
be here
give
for
Eric
this.
hard enough where it's like he gets like a little bit off the ground, like Eric just jumps, like just T-pose on the ground, awake, like, God damn it.
Yeah.
Well, I would like to remind you of my strength score of 8.
Yeah.
So by
Wait.
kicking you as hard as I can, I will do the maximum damage, which since it's untrained is 1, -1 is 0.
Yeah.
For the record, Eric would not be in his armor at least.
I know.
Sure. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
But yeah.
It was more the pointy metal boot that caused the
It's like,
pain.
It's kind of like wake up,
And Eric's
flinching
like-
to the side uncomfortably a bit.
Eric just like no questions asked. Just like all right. Like gets
Yeah.
up and like gets out of the tent.
And like Ryu doesn't even get a moment to say anything. He's just
Nope.
like he's just up and out. And you're like,
Yeah. Okay. Well, all right.
And it's just Doc's
I'm going
already
to sleep
up.
now.
He's going to start tinkering in his room.
Mhm.
sure,
Be on for the 3rd shift.
sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
He's like, I'm going to bed.
looks like Doc traded shifts at the last second.
Eric also being groggy, kind.
Funny thing that you.
Yeah.
Interesting thing with Eric waking up, actually. You do immediately get a sense of. I actually make a religion check for me real quick. I know you're not crazy good at those, but like.
If I help anyone.
From around the corner, you hear somebody shout, "Guidance!"
Sure.
I wrote it down.
wait, that's a
I have it on a
9-2.
sticky note, and I wrote it down.
Yeah.
So that's a
can-
natural
Responsible.
18. That's amazing.
Yeah. You want to roll a
Really?
d4 and see if you go over 20? I mean, it doesn't really matter that much, but.
You want to
Um,
give me guidance? Well, I guess yeah.
It's
Because
a
guidance
cantrip,
is just
friend.
cantrip.
It's a
I can
cantrip,
do it
doesn't
as
matter.
many
Okay.
times as I'd like.
All right. Hey, 22.
Ugh. Yeah.
That is better than you could have ever rolled on your own.
Honestly.
Teamwork.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Truly. 22. Yeah, no, you get an immediate sense of like divinity just from the surroundings. But it's not overwhelming or even imposing. It's just this background, like a kind of just a very gentle hug kind of vibe of keeping you like protected. You're not entirely sure what you're being protected from, but there is a distinct lack of feel of eyes on you that has sometimes just kind of become a background thing that, like, unless it's particularly sharp, you just kind of like, whoa, that's another day for us.
Wonder why.
Kind of vibe. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like someone's watching.
So
Almost
an
someone who has a
interesting-
bunch of eyes.
despite picking up on Fharlangh's like energy around you, there's very much a distinct like lack of prying or observation even of this area, just a kind of gentle shielding.
Yo, guys, my daddy's here.
Eric, you're awake.
That doesn't happen. Just saying.
Yeah.
It might be
Sure.
your father, but it wasn't your daddy.
Mm-hmm. True that.
Yeah. But like walking out, you see what looks like just a human man that actually make an insight check for me real quick.
Oh, I'm good at those. Yes, let's go.
Yeah.
Goodness
He looks
gracious.
pretty generic, except you do kind of recognize, like, there's a little bit of a, I don't know if off-putting, but mildly uncanny bit that his cheekbones do look very similar to your own. Like, pretty identical cheekbones. Different, like, hair color and eye color and, like, other, like, jaw things are just, like are different enough. They're unique, but, like, the cheekbones, like, those are your cheekbones type of thing.
Interesting.
With the 22 religion check, you are not, I don't believe, formally trained in like basically anything. You've learned so much from watching other people do things and instinct and like devoting yourself to like protecting and vengeance on enemies and being free and all these things that you've not ever really submitted yourself to some authority to like teach you the ways of things so much as just you learned and had a lot of help along the way from like supportive people in your lives and Fharlanghn and the like, but nothing so formal as religious training. But there's a thing you have heard of where like kind of offhand here or there, just the impression that the perception of deities over a very long course of time does affect their own like personhood or a bit, or like how they are perceived. If everyone sees them as an elf, then over time they'll become more and more elf-like. You don't know what time frame that is.
Apparently 18 years or so.
Something like that. So either like, but your understanding, from your understanding, 18 years should not even be close enough time for that to be a thing. So there might be
That's fair.
some history with your like family line or something. You're not sure because it is surprisingly you. But yeah, what do you do when you see him just like come out and sit down or?
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, hey, what are you doing here? And then walking up to sit down.
Oh, yes. Eric, I guess they decided to wake you up a bit early.
You can dog to thank for that.
Not my fault. Not my fault.
He just kind of gives a soft smile. Well, I was looking forward to talking to you anyways. I don't have any objection doing early.
I
See,
mean,
Kata's doing quite well as he's kind of just like scritching behind Kata's ears gently.
like, do you just trust everyone?
Are you saying that to Kata?
Yeah.
He's just kind of like one eye opens, looks at you, and then she like just kind of nuzzles back in.
Yep.
And
Ironic for a green dragon.
yeah. Fharlanghn just says like, I think she just has a very strong instinct associated with you as well. She trusts you, I think, more than anybody, more than anything. Nothing really beyond that. And I, well, give enough similar vibes, I guess, that she knows if she can trust you, that she can trust me. And she's not wrong.
I mean, yeah, I would assume she could feel the same energy. She knows lay of hands. I mean, you already know that, but
I mean, yes, I've picked that up. That's not for me, though, to be clear. That she is not in any way devoted to me. If anything, I think she would be... I don't know if she's at the point that she has made an oath yet. But if it would be to anything, it would likely be to conquest or vengeance against anyone who harms you.
how
Or
that
something
work,
similar.
though? Aren't you supposed? Isn't
It's a common misconception, but actually not particularly. Paladins, there have been those who devote themselves to riches and from that gain some strength. So it is less... It's not as easy, and there's less of a fallback if one is devoted to a god as well as their ambition or their drive to protect those around them or to protect nature. There is a more instinctive understanding of being devoted to a cause that has someone else at the head, that has maybe scriptures, written laws or instructions that you can take as your own without having to do all the homework yourself. It is not to be dismissive of those who do that. It's still quite a taxing endeavor. You must devote yourself very wholeheartedly to whatever you pursue. But not technically necessary, and I think she's discerned that much at this point.
Well, since Eric is up now, I will give you guys privacy to talk about what you need. And Nox is gonna, like, kind of quickly stand up, brush herself off, and go in, kick open Doc's door, and just put down like liquor and close the door.
I had more hidden.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were holding out on me.
Do give a blood-curdling scream if we get attacked.
Fharlanghn does mention, we should be fine. Most things can't perceive us as we are currently.
You hear that, Nox? Free license to get wasted. Hashtag dream blunt rotation. Pass the wizard drugs.
Yo, make sure he keeps his clothes on.
Don't want to see him
The door.
I've already put the
passed out
padlock
naked
on
and
his
drunk
armor.
Yeah. Yep.
I hope Ryu never sees that.
You
Yeah.
actually locks your door, just
Yeah. It's like, nope, don't even wanna. Nope,
Yep.
don't want to make it a possibility. I'm good, thank you.
Truly.
Ain't
Nox
no party
subtly
like a faithful
closes
party,
the
'cause a
lock
faithful
on the
party
armor.
Don't stop.
I think Ryu has a sleep mask.
Yeah, but she's going to hear a
Yeah.
lot.
Hearing things is fine. Seeing things is less.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it
Yeah.
depends on what she's hearing. If it was like with Gisela, whatever, and
Oh
the
yeah.
dragons,
Adric, Giselda,
Giselda and
Kira.
Adric, yeah.
Kira only being half, but yeah.
Oh no.
Well, no, I'm saying the particular thing that was overheard one night.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Oh no. Doc doesn't
Way back
strip
in that
when he
inn.
gets drunk. He designs wildly unethical magical contraptions.
That tracks. That tracks.
Like you just have a bunch of like dust of dryness that looks like the dust, or what is it? Something like there's like pebble, like beads of something that look like beads of nourishment, but they're just like they just eat away at you instead, or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Look. If you make the explosion big enough, it doesn't matter where you set it off. It's gonna get everyone.
like you're not wrong.
It's called a backyard bomb.
It's called the Uber nuke.
You
Yeah.
should
What
make
makes
one
it
that's
ultimate is the
glitter.
last one. Dude! You have some?
Whoa.
You know,
Of course
I
I've
do
got some. I'm a fairy.
I'm Faye. You just like shake your wing a little bit, and there's like some pixie dust. But that is one thing. If you ever need pixie dust for stuff, like you can replicate it. You're not a pixie, but you're archfey. You can make pixie dust basically if you need to.
Awesome.
Anywho,
I have a conspiracy theory. I think
Yeah.
Doc actually caused Calamity.
he figured out time travel.
Sir, I am less than 150 years old.
He figured out time travel though.
You
That would do
know?
it.
Well,
Corona
No, no,
man
no, 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 no. He
Corona
wiped his
man
memory. He
thing.
actually lives forever. He accomplished his goal. His memory's wiped.
I can't prove that I won't.
He doesn't realize he's already immortal. Yep.
Don't get Steven any
boy.
ideas.
What do you think we
I mean,
ended
that
up with
kind of-
Nox?
I mean, that is like Nox was. She lived for a strangely long time.
Mm-hmm.
She was an archfey.
Yeah.
I
Anyways,
need to cause
Anyway.
the calamity, otherwise I wouldn't have met Nox. I can't cause calamities without my bestie.
It's all planned from the beginning.
yeah.
Oh,
But yeah, Fharlanghn,
So
as like you're familiar enough with him, he's generally chill. Like the one time he was not the most chill was the one time that you were, for the first time in your relationship with him, were fully absent from his perception of any kind. And that was when you were displaced in some manner to the Lady of a Thousand Eyes demi-plane type of thing. And then he was like, shoot, give me a sec. And ruffled through some of your things, rifled through, like with permission to be like, oh, okay, so here's the deal. She's a very good liar. Like, very good liar. But aside from that, and the one time that you felt his presence directly combating another deity outside of Ladia, pretty chill. And
he was never angry.
no,
At
he
me.
just at times was fierce.
I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
Like, he's not a man of
I'm not mad, I'm concerned.
rash action. That doesn't mean that he's not a man of action when the time calls for it, type of thing.
Look,
Yeah. But
if you're going to be
After
making
the
pacts with
conversation-
demons, I'd rather you do it at home when you're safe.
kind of. After the conversation about the nature of paladins, though, Fharlanghn does go, by the way, while I'm here, at least, I'm going by Fharlanghn. I know it's not exactly much of a disguise, but, well, for those that are not as involved, they would not suspect what I am. They would feel crazy to even think. If they did, they would likely just call themselves crazy and be like, that can't be the case. Because it couldn't have been the case for a very long time. But speaking of, it is actually good to finally be able to speak with you and meet you after these past 10 or so years. And that is the thing. You've gotten insights and impressions and guidance from Fharlanghn, and dream here or there. You've not heard him speak to you in words so much. You've learned to interpret the impressions and the things that he's nudging you towards over these years. You remember in Fiven's Isle, just the immediate strong urge to use your divine sense to pick up the fact that the Lady of 1,000 Eyes was 10 feet behind you. You remember the impressions of the worry after being taken into that demi-plane, and concern, and a kind of a, okay, pause, let me see what's going on, and then a pointing you towards one of your own memories with emphasis, less than whole sentences or anything like that.
Yeah. Well,
I'm glad
he
to
didn't
see
come
that.
down.
Oh, sorry. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
No. I think you're still talking.
No, he was just gonna say I'm glad to see that you're looking healthy after your encounter with. He looks up at the tower, Darkazar and all his machinations.
There was supposed to be more guards, but it wasn't. It was fun actually. It wasn't too challenging.
Truly, that's good to hear. I'm not exactly been up to date on anything with it recently. The last I was actually aware of its existence was some 400 years ago.
How long was Cam again? Was it 1,500? 1,000?
Calamity was about 212 years
200.
ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Before the Calamity. What was that
Yep.
like?
Well, that's a fair question. I forget how much knowledge and records and even memories was lost in all that happened. I mean, I can't go into too much detail as to the exact specifics of the Calamity, but I can say this, that the reason why one of the reasons why so much was lost is that we had to erase the existence of a widely known entity to some extent. And unfortunately, he looks a bit heartbroken, honestly, with how dire the times were and how short of a window we had. There was a lot of collateral damage that I, to this day, regret and wish we found some better method, but we were worried about our own existence at the time as well. And when you have 2/3 majority within the alliance that we formed, it is difficult enough to get that, then, well, we took what we got. So a lot of people have, a few who could remember the Calamity, very vague. The time before, though, your friend Nox, with her returning memories, it seems, she might be able to inform you a bit more as well. What? Well, it was in many ways similar. In many ways, it was also still recovering from another event, less horrible and earth and world ending, but still highly impactful. Nations were less spread about. This was not the only, he looks around, arable or inhabitable continent at the time. That is one of the many major things forgotten. I'm not sure if any of the other continents are still accessible at this time. I've not ventured there, as there are very strong energies, not even so formed as magics, but one of the most desecrated that you could imagine a thing to be desecrated of all time, effectively. So, even the gods dare not step on that land. And who knows, maybe in some 400, 500 years, then that will have dissipated enough to finally go rediscover some of your forgotten history. I can't say everything, though I'm not, thankfully, as limited here as I have been. Anything in particular you're curious about for the Calamity? Food culture is largely the same. That's a thing that got passed on easily enough, was not impacted by the magics or anything like that. Yeah, he'll tell you a little bit, I guess, if you're curious. Like the Achelan Empire is the only pre-Calamity entity that actually was under the same name as it is now. Salem, the Druhan Federation, each of their nation states, basically none of them existed before the Calamity. Nevail over here is itself even not pre-Calamity. It's the closest that you have been to in your travels, as it is an offshoot of what was Novenheim up here. Just like a day's travel north, but that was in too much ruins with the magics that were involved. It was basically the people of that city moved down here and formed another town, and were able to salvage a lot of what they had. Many of the other large cities were entirely destroyed, or the people there just vanished. And the land was still largely good to be reclaimed, but some of the landscape of the world changed as well. The far north used to be much warmer than it is now. The extreme colds and completely inhospitable temperatures and weather that you've heard of beyond the basically line of civilization that is halfway up the Druhan continent, you learn that it used to be almost flipped. The whole nature, the zones of temperate zones of the continent have been altered. So a lot of places up there that would have ruins of past kingdoms and the have not been reclaimed, as they don't really provide the same resources that they used to. Yeah, anything Eric's particularly curious about in that?
Probably the more recent history of Fharlanghn, because he's curious about where he's from now.
Yeah. Well, Fharlanghn is one of the older powers around here. Garada was formed, as well as Nevail, some 5 or so years officially after the Calamity, and together formed, as you are familiar with this land, and with the barriers of the Nagais mountain range and the Fox Forest below, had a relatively comfortable location, defensible in all the right ways. Well, up until some 170 years ago, when your High King of the Druhan Federation set his sights on Fharlanghn, and through pure brute strength managed to bring the local nobility to heel. As you recently found out and learned, I know it's not a thing that you are particularly invested in, but your own history lies with the regent, the sovereigns, the kings of Fharlanghn, as your father, I can confirm, was the late king of Fharlanghn, who is named.
Charles.
Yes, I'm like, I have it in a place. Yes. That's actually the current regent, not the king.
Wait, Charles?
No, sorry, they're both named Charles. I forgot about that. Yep, no, they both happen to be named Charles. Yep. Because it's a popular name when it was the name of the king. What do you know? Yeah. Yeah. He. Like, are you curious about like history, like family history type of deal, or just Fharlanghn and its center as like kind of a nation of trade and specifically mining a lot of like very good iron up in the north and like precious gems and the like. Otherwise, like those are the main exports aside from nowadays being magical items, as there is a lot of things throughout the land that lends itself to that with gems and different natural occurring plants and stuff like that. Like the Silver Shroud is local to Fharlanghn. That is where they started. They have now spread out beyond, but they are local to here. Like, but yeah.
I never thought about it, but I got a chance to learn, I guess, where I'm from.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm kind of just curious, want to know more about them.
Yes. Well, your father was the king of Fharlanghn. He is, like many kings, not exactly a cruel or evil man, but not one that is a moral paragon. He had his dalliances with, unfortunately, this, in your circumstances, one that was not publicly permissible. Officially, the king in Fharlanghn cannot become involved with anyone that is not an official consort or spouse of the king. There's certain stipulations for consort things, but your mother, Layla Sunhide, was one of very quick and bright passion and attraction that never truly was expected to have lasting effects. Your father was, I don't believe, ever aware that your mother was even pregnant with you, as that was supposed to be one of those nights that happened and everyone forgot type of thing. In part because your mother, she was a quarter elf herself. Some distant elven heritage that did manifest through slightly pointier ears and a bit of the sharper features, but was no longer really touched by the aftershocks of the calamity. I myself was not truly aware of or familiar with either, aside from every once in a while when the king may go on a long journey and their head priest would pray for their journeys and safe travels, that I would pick up a little bit here and there, but once you came into the picture, I made sure to learn as much as I could. I wanted to understand who you were, where you came from, and how that formed who you are now. So truly, aside from your father being a very solid man, and your mother being very kind and, in her own way, stubborn and fierce, you take after neither of them particularly strongly. You've made yourself your own man, and those at the orphanage that imparted their values as well have played significant role in that. But if you are wondering about them, I can tell you a bit about their lives. And he'll tell you about, them both being, at the time, relatively young, in their late 20s, Layla being early 20s, and Charles being a new king, having recently got married in a political marriage and all that kind of thing. But he'll also go into detail a little bit about what they used to do before they ever met. Your mother, Layla, was just a humble seamstress that would sometimes help out at a nearby bar/inn when it got particularly busy and the like. It wasn't even in Grata. It was actually in Fayborn, which is a town over from Pine Watch where you grew up. And it seemed that there was some, royal travels through there that were a bit public, so it was a bit extra busy, so she happened to go there, and there was kind of meeting eyes across the room and just immediate chemistry and all that jazz when he was currently feeling trapped into his current situation. But at the same time, Fharlanghn, while being sensitive and painting them as, honestly, and not negatively as he can, he does still mention the vices and the ever-growing and burgeoning pride that Charles had, and haughtiness, not to ever see himself as flawed, and kind of an obsession over being seen as perfect through deeply inset insecurities and the like. Layla never really looked to be anything more. She was literally a seamstress. She never married. She never really looked for that. No one came her way that she was interested in, but was happy to support her family for what she could do and all that. But also knew that the baby could never be made public. As much as she wanted to take care of you, she did not really have the means or protection. Then unfortunately in society, having that kind of legitimacy would be required, as she would otherwise have been ostracized for illegitimate child type of thing. Even as backwards as that may feel to you, it's still one of those things that is unfortunately common. I'm curious. Yeah, no, eventually after a pause, Fharlanghn would ask Eric if you want to know where she is. As he's been talking about the king as the late king, he's never once even implied that Layla was not alive.
Let's see. Yeah, I've been thinking about that too. I'm wondering.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. You can always, after, like, I think seeing you deliberate for a moment, Fharlanghn says, you don't have to make a decision now. There are some important things that I need to discuss with you, though they're not in a particular rush either. And if you would have me, I was planning to accompany you in your journeys for a time. I'm very limited in what I can do here. While I may be somewhat descended right now in the form of Vestal avatar of sorts, I have a absolute or limited amount of power. I don't get anything back. This is one and done. But for a time, being who I am, at least, I can accompany you on your travels. So you don't need to make a decision right now.
Eric smiles and just goes, "Yeah, I have no objections. But you might want to get some liquor for Doc."
Yeah, he kind of has a humored smile and is like, yeah, that, we'll see how that goes over.
All right, but yeah, thank you.
Of course. Yeah, he seems very much just like letting you ask questions and stuff that you have before getting into his whole thing that he's actually here for.
And yeah, I think we'll basically move on for that. Like,
yeah,
I think it's a lot for taken right now. So.
Yeah. And on a different note, you had an impact on me.
I give a questioning look.
Yeah, well, your whole party has had an impact on the world at this point, and especially what is possible. My presence here was not feasible, and Nox has been crucial in that, but you as well. And you have likely never heard of this before, but in the time before the calamity, there were those that were not even necessarily particularly devout, but particularly in line, and that simply matched with the deities that they were devout to so strongly, and just by their nature, that they were deemed officially as that deity's champion. That has not been possible since the calamity. But if you are willing, I was hoping to name you officially as my own. The champion of Fharlanghn. I know that you were similarly named by the king of Oshkosh, but it is slightly, well, it's a different thing. So yeah, he asks if you want to be officially his champion, like in a way that goes beyond just like, oh yeah, I'm his follower. It's like, no, you are the one and only champion of Fharlanghn. Like, you champion his everything.
Yeah. Oh. See. I'm just trying
to clarify after a moment. Yeah, after a moment, he does clarify just that it's not going to apply any like restrictions on how you can behave going forward.
Right. No, yeah, I just I look at him and goes, yeah, I'm honored, and I swear to help uphold your freedom.
No, I know you will. Thank you. Mechanically, you, while Fharlanghn is here, have a limited number of divine intervention uses. Eventually, it'll just be normal divine intervention with a DC of just flat 10. But while he's here, The first one is guaranteed. Beyond that, every time it actually successfully works, it is less likely to happen until he is no longer able to sustain his form here through the power that he expended to be here.
Gotcha.
He will explain to you that otherwise, like, he doesn't really have much power to intervene in anything here. As just being a god, he can't actually enact his will on this world in any particular way. He will explain, I think, he shielded you all from peering eyes, including those of the Lady of 1,000 Eyes, and temporarily blocked the signal that was sent back to her from the eyes of Ryu and Ilo. Yeah. But, like, he could do stuff. He could, like, whack somebody with his stick and, like, do a bit of damage. But, like, he couldn't just willy-nilly, like, teleport somebody far off. Because, like, he's the god of, like, travel and horizons. He can't just impose his will however he wants. And even in the realms where he does have power, he wouldn't be able to do that without, great consequences. Or, like, if he did it, that would be it. He'd be done, type of thing. And it might also, if he did too much, damage the weave again. So he's trying to be very careful with that. He does communicate that you are the first person on the current plane to be able to do a divine intervention, like call on God's power in this way, since the Calamity.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, yeah, you're aware of there being clerics with 6th level spells. They don't have the ability to divine intervention.
Oh.
Yeah. It's just not feasible. Like, they would just not be like, no, I'm going to crack things. What are you talking about? It's finally starting to heal. And you want me to come in here and tear shit up? Nah. Yeah. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Nox is over here like, I can cast 7th level spells.
Yes. Yep. Which is new.
So just making sure, does that mean but in this case, am I doing paladin level spells?
No.
So it is cleric level spells then?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. I need to make sure I have that spell sheets up.
I will also permit, because I want to double check.
Okay.
That the old, like, you could kind of also use it in a way that the old one could, which I think is beyond just doing. Yeah.
Yeah. The old one was more open-ended.
It can also, you can do it the way that the current cleric is doing it. You can also do it in the older version. Yeah.
The older version said...
Imploring your deity's aid requires you to use your action, describe the assistance you seek, and roll a percentile die. If you roll a number equal or lower than your cleric level, your deity intervenes, chooses the nature of the intervention, the effect of any cleric spell or cleric domain spell would be appropriate.
So I could be like, oh, hey, this fork in the road. Which way do I want to go?
Sure, but that's also one that you could just pray about.
Yeah.
Normally, yeah.
Yeah. It's more of like, oh no, we are in Garada. We need to be over, like, all the way in Burkesh with, like, tomorrow. We don't have a way to do that otherwise, or whatever. And he's like, okay, bet. I'm the god of travel. You're there, kind of thing. Like, it would take a significant chunk of ability, but yeah, that type of thing.
Okay, I got you.
But also, 5th level spell or lower cleric, you can just, yes. Because he still has, like, general power, even if it's not fully in line with his domain, he can still enact some things.
Guys, I can cast Shatter now.
Sure. You want to cast a 5th level Shatter, or it's not a 5th level, it would just be a 2nd level Shatter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. That's the big thing. But also, he'll speak out, like, one last thing. Looking down to Kata. I don't know everything. I don't see everything. I don't hear everything. But I have been by your side along your travels. And, of course, I'm concerned with the Lady of Thousand Eyes and her machinations, her prior loyalties, what those actually look like now. There's a thing that I do not know the answer to, but that has been eaten away at me for a time. Did you ever learn what they did with all the blood that they took from Kata? The purifiers.
No, I don't think we have.
Right. I'm going to explain some things as I understand them. Correct me if you see them differently.
Wait. Didn't the purifiers want to kill dragons? And then so they used Kata's blood to try and track the green dragon's mother?
That could be the case. I'm not sure entirely how closely tied these actions were with the Lady of a Thousand Eyes orders. But the timeline as I see it, you all were spotted, including Kata, in Lucassixville by these Dragonborn. The following day, Todd came by and inspected you in the manor. And then you all were ambushed that same day by a couple of mercenaries, and following that, before you could rest, were then ambushed by Tachon Vorgar and his posse, where they took Kata to Vinzile, and from there drained her of a lot of blood. We have since learned that Todd's allegiance to the Lady of a Thousand Eyes, as well as the Purifier's own being her stooges of some sort. They could be acting on their own accord, but something in me says that the Lady of a Thousand Eyes wanted that action, and I am not aware of any vendetta she holds against the dragons. She seemed to cut ties with them fairly easily, but is that because they disobeyed her orders so much as, or they were already did what she needed them to do? They outlived their usefulness, I believe is how she phrased it, but does that mean that they were already, or that they were simply no longer following orders?
It was on the when we got attacked back at Doc's treehouse.
Yes.
Wait. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that was out of their own accord. And the Lady of Thousand Eyes didn't help them. Probably means she got what she wanted from them.
Agreed. Though I'm not entirely certain if she did not have some hand in them being there in the first place. This is one of those areas where I unfortunately feel paranoid, as she is crafty beyond most of us. and has somehow, as the direct lieutenant of the prior evil that we defeated, maintained maybe more power than where she began with. Also, one other thing from that I have gone through your conversation with her a number of times. She mentioned the dream that you all had that she was not aware of. But she did that before any zone of truth was active. And while dreams are often symbolic, I recall that dream. I was one of the few trying to communicate as best as we could, and keeping the growing darkness at bay as well. For as you all are healing the weave and bringing about this change that is good, there is unfortunate truth that darker forces are also more capable now than they ever were. I don't like burdening you with this. Feeling trapped, having to do something to appease higher powers and all that. But I do trust your own judgment in this. But yeah, he'll kind of, with that, change the topic if you don't have anything else to on lighter things, and just kind of ask you to, share stories, or he'll share stories even. As I'm not the best storyteller in the world necessarily, he is potentially. Nox, what's your performance?
Let's see. Performance now is 10.
Okay, so yeah, no, he is the best storyteller you've experienced before. Yeah, I know you don't have expertise in that, but yeah.
I would.
So anyway, he turned himself into a pickle. Funniest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Ah, get back here! How did you pick that lock? It was on your back!
Mage hand!
Put the pants back on!
I had to
lock the
shit!
door now.
Yeah. Anything that
No.
Yeah.
I think. Alright, so but going back to that last part though, I think
Yes.
Eric's like, I think we got pulled into it regardless, so I'll see it all the way through.
you'll just give a nod. Yeah. 34 performance ain't bad.
Oh my god.
Holy
Oh,
crap.
Not bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
that is one of the
guys.
higher possible roles for him, to be clear. But yeah, he's like the god of travels. So he's got travel stories and all those type of things and
Yeah,
whatnot.
that's fun.
Yeah.
I want to see drunk Doc having a conversation with Fharlanghn. I want to see it. Wait, this is what I've been waiting for, honestly.
So fair. So fair. Is Doc even gonna go out and watch?
Oh yeah, Doc will go out on watch when it's his turn. He just figured, if something critically important to my backstory was happening, I would like to be woken up early.
Yeah.
I would expect my friends would wake me up even if it's not my shift.
He doesn't know y'all very well.
No, but you, like Nox should be able to feel like laser pointers boring a hole through the side of her head.
Yeah, I mean, if Eric was awake, that's one thing, but like, it's not like Eric knew that he was waiting. But yeah, that's
I
fair.
mean,
Fharlanghn
Fharlanghn was
did
like,
say
nah, it's fine.
technically, it's like,
Yeah,
we got
and
along
Jimmy
with
was like,
having the world, basically.
and Fharlanghn was like, yeah, it's chill, because he also knows Eric could be like, it's chill.
Cool. I will also point out that that information was not conveyed to Doc. Greg, the player, knew that.
It was
Doc, the character.
It was not.
Sure.
No,
it wasn't. It was not.
Yesterday. Ask me yesterday how
Just
you
like,
would feel.
Hey, it's your shift. Also, God's here.
Yeah, I did say that.
Somebody should wake up Eric.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah. And yeah, it was one of those that it's fine. Okay, well, too late.
Yep.
Should
It
have
was already
clarified.
awkward.
Yeah.
Should have clarified.
So there's a thing called front-loading information.
Oh my.
I mean, to be fair, I feel like she said the most important bits first.
Yes, true.
So
Where's
I
the
don't
guy?
know which you want from
Perhaps
me.
your
we start with,
pants
"Hey
off."
Doc, everything's fine. Don't freak out." But
No, that's worse. That's just worse.
we'll workshop it. We've got time. What are
I mean,
the odds
to be
this happens
fair-
more than once?
Exactly.
I mean, our luck. Yeah, no. I
Yeah.
just fixed it.
To be fair, I don't know
meet
if
Joss
Ryu
next.
knows what's normal. I mean, she knows this is abnormal, but like we've just been doing so much abnormal stuff
It's been
for
a
the
hell of a week.
past. Yeah,
It's
she's
not
been
how
here
your
for
employee
2
onboarding
days. She's been here
only
for
been 2
2
days?
whole days.
Yeah.
Has
Yeah.
only been 2 days. There's
It's
Yeah.
no
only been 2
way.
days. This will
Yep.
be the 3rd day. Yeah. So I stand by what Ryu said, and Ryu stands by what she said.
Yeah.
It's
Wait,
like, I,
she's already one of us. She traumatized Eric, so like,
Yeah.
like Doc.
We've
owns a
only known you
caravan.
2 days and you've already traumatized the paladin.
well, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good job. You got past the fear, like no fear.
There's one thing where, of all the gods, the one who would be most easily able to do this, or at least one of the most easily able to do this, is, the one of travel, specifically.
Oh,
Traveling
yeah.
between planes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Fair
So
enough.
the likelihood that any other random god shows up is
I'm looking at-
lower.
I'm looking at the list. I'm double checking the list. Now.
Time War is on the material plane.
Yeah. Well, she messes with luck and fortune and stuff. So both
So,
Bishaba and Timora could probably also do some stuff with that.
mhm.
Not that others couldn't. It's just without making like it be a huge thing.
I'm looking at Talos and wincing at the thought of the next time we have to take a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Would gods like feel if a champion has been named?
Yeah, probably to some extent. Like it is a bit of an announcement
Mhm.
cosmically.
Good
Now
to
I'm
know.
thinking like on the Wii, after you make a Mii, it's and you favorite them. You know how they got like different colored pants. I think that's how you show up to them.
Yeah, kind of.
It's like, oh, somebody marked this as favorite.
Yep. It's a bit. Not entirely wrong. Yeah. You see a random traveler guy that is a god tending to the fire outside. He's retrieved a couple pieces of wood and like by hand and came back and just like put them in the fire as you come out. And he just nods and is like, Nox. Oh, Doc. Sorry, I said the wrong one.
It's all good. I did it to her so many times. I feel like it's only fair somebody gets me back. Hey, I figure since you're here, we're probably safe for the night. So I'm a tinker while we talk, if that's all good. And Doc
You're
grabs
fine.
an arm.
He looks around and you get the impression that maybe other deific things could hide from him, but He's
I mean,
also the god of
not for-
horizons and can see stupid far super easy.
not for nothing, but if something sneaks up on you, I had no shot.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah,
You should be safe for the night at the least.
I'm gonna let Ilo rest. Poor guy went through the ringer.
He just nods.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you wouldn't have been able to see it. He had that. What was it? The Lich, some kind of necromancer.
Dark Azar is
knuckle
Lich of Sorts,
deep in his
yes.
soul. I don't think we ever
Right.
got an answer for that while we were there.
Nox did describe something to that.
Something like a Lich isn't necessarily a Lich. It's just very Lich-like. But hey, you know what? Something to put in my notes.
He's an abnormal Lich, though technically still a Lich, yes.
Great
The
skincare
exact
routine.
mechanisms are not actually a thing that I am familiar with. He does still
Wish I'd
get his
seen
power
you.
from souls and the like, but only half registers as undead. It's strange, honestly. He's a
It's an option, but I'd like to stay more mobile if I'm going to be immortal. Put it on the maybe pile.
Mhm. Well, there's always that apotheosis that you were obsessed with for one day or something.
I thought
He's kind
about
of
it,
like
but hey,
smirks over.
you know what? I've met vampires. It's not out of the question. Immortal, hot. Just have to say goodbye to the sun. And, I could
mean-
totally live without that.
I feel like in order to be a hot vampire, you had to be hot in the first place. I don't feel like being a
I
vampire
thought you were
is
going to bed,
inherently
Ryu.
hot.
I didn't think this was take pot shots at dark hour, Ryu.
To be extremely clear, this is Lydia the player talking. I know you know. Ryu would never.
Yeah,
Too funny not to snap back. And yes.
No, for sure, for sure.
for sure. It is one of those like, yep, okay.
Yeah. That would be very funny though if I could reasonably say that in character.
Yeah, because yeah.
I got time. I can keep working on this.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, were you one of the ones who was showing us that dream? A couple of months ago.
to an extent.
now?
More so, that was less me, but I was part of it. Who was it exactly?
Mind if I ask for
That was-
details about something, or is that more
No.
kind of hush hush metaphor?
He'll say like that was more Istis's prerogative, though. I'll tell you what I can.
Cool. The machine with the whirring clicking gears that I've kind of not been able to not think about since then.
Hmm.
Yeah, how can I see it again?
That is something I don't know the answer to.
All right, I'll keep working on it.
I know a bit
Memory
about what it is.
imperfect.
No, well,
Felt important. Didn't get a good enough look.
the conception of reality is not my expertise. But there are underlying mechanisms that bring the world together that could, I think, be understood in that light. Though it does seem that there might be more of a deeper thing to that. I might, well, once I'm done here in some time, I might ask Ula what that was all about, as she was more of the worker of that. And she has a different view of, well, everything, as she is, like yourself, quite the crafter.
Guilty.
Um,
Oh man, I haven't been to proper service in ages.
She shrugs, he shrugs and gestures to like you tinkering and is like, "You do in your own way."
My mom always said that counted. Glad to know she was right and not just kind of. Ah, well.
I hear that. I do have a question that I need to broach with you.
Jeez. All right.
Well,
I was
it's
afraid I was important, but okay. Let's see what I know that gods don't.
it's less of what you know and that I don't, as permission to tag along for a time during your travels. As well, I invested quite a bit to be here, and now that I'm here, I don't really have to invest much more to stay here for a time. It will still be a temporary thing. I cannot stay here long term without negative consequences and cannot act freely again without consequences, but I figure I would be able to help at least give you all some extra peace of mind for a time to handle some of the things that have been on your plate for quite some time.
You're important to Eric. That means you can tag along for as long as you want to be here. Family's tough, you know? We stick together. Don't tell them I said that. I got an image to maintain.
He just smiles and nods. Don't worry. I have no intention of revealing any of your dark secrets. You look out for Eric, despite your own idiosyncrasies, and that is enough for me.
Appreciate it. Hey, I got about half this bottle left. I don't know if gods can catch a buzz, but you want to swig?
He shrugs and is like, this body can. Why not? It's been a while.
Hell yeah. I pass him the bottle of unidentified room temperature liquor.
Yep. Nox, what is this?
Probably like a gin-like substance.
Oh god, gin. That's so harsh.
Straight gin.
Straight gin. Oh my
Hey,
god.
I can't help but feel like I'm being targeted in this one. I like gin.
I'm just used to it
You
being a
like
thing
it
that you mix
straight.
with stuff. It's like straight
Yeah.
vodka. I don't know.
like gin and tonic. Like yeah, that's
Whoa!
fine.
Okay, character pause. No, it's not. Gin has flavor. Vodka's flavor is nail polish.
That's fair. I know
No,
alcohol.
no, vodka is
Next
like
to
the neutral
zero.
drink. You mix with like anything.
Yeah, vodka is the mix it in stuff drink. It's very
Yeah.
utilitarian.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Gin is the you don't have enough teeth drink.
Gin is the you don't have a palate sophisticated enough to appreciate the herbaceousness, so you mix it in stuff.
Sure.
Yeah,
But
I've
I will
mostly
say
done
that
straight
you can
gin,
absolutely
so, you know.
get like just like a Seagram's and have like crappy gin. Like there's bad gins.
So fair.
There is an ocean of difference between Seagram's and Grey Goose. Okay, I'm back. Rant over. Rant over.
Out of character rant done.
Fair enough. Okay.
Put
Yeah,
the soapbox away until next time.
He will, after I think a bit of tinkering, kind of blink a little bit like, oh, also, that thing that you're working on. You will need to be careful, as I think there might be some... As things are now with Nox's impact on the weave, I think it's probably all right. But to be clear, when it was constructed, I had to approve of its existence effectively, as the amount of... It travels in a way that nothing else had.
I'm hoping that as long as I hang around Nox, it stabilizes, you know, kind of just being local to her.
Should be.
Long enough
I mean,
for
you
everything to
have...
settle.
I believe at this
I
point
got-
you have the resources somewhere. Enough with the gems and a variety of resources that you can locate or at least purchase. I honestly do not know of its detailed construction, simply that, well, using it, you had to have the protection of the craft to be able to pass through the portals that it created. Otherwise, you'd become effectively fried. So never try to pass through any of the portals that it creates without said protection of the craft or similar.
Yeah, there was something about a ring on these things. I don't know. I don't have any schematics for those yet. Man, I wish I had more bodies to run tests with, because it sucks being your own guinea pig.
It's like, if this...
Doc slowly looks back at the cabin like, I wonder.
Yeah. Fharlanghn does, interestingly enough, like look down and be like, if my current avatar wasn't so robust, or I don't believe it would be a good control, I'd be willing to help. But
Yeah, it feels like a rough control. Ooh, the demigod survived a trip through the portal. Like, what did we learn? What did we learn? And what did we learn?
exactly, I may not quite be a scientist, but I know that much.
Yeah. I mean, unless I could supercharge myself, become as gods. But if my ego gets any bigger, I won't be able to fit through doors.
At least you're aware of it.
We didn't say it.
Oh, I know. I live with it.
Yeah. Anything else you're curious or want? They're just like, no, you're just gonna tinker in silence as he keeps his 37 perception.
So, I think I got a lot of the answers I needed to as Fharlanghn was talking to the other party members. So, if we want, we could just out a character through that. Just kind of hit the highlights again, and like, I don't think that there's anything specific to Fharlanghn that he would ask. Maybe if it was a different god, he'd have different questions. But like, this is Eric's god. Eric travels with him. Eric looks up to him. He stays. That's good enough for Dom.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Moreover, he's the last shift out. He can't imagine there's anything of critical importance to the quest that 2 other rounds of people wouldn't have already asked.
Probably.
You underestimate us.
All right. Well, then I'll do this one. Hey, you're like super duper old, right? Did you ever meet Isla's dad?
Ah.
Oh.
Good point.
There's a question. I am vaguely aware of his existence through your own travels, but I do believe whatever he kind of grimaces, dark experiments that were being underwent for Ilo's creation, those were extremely protected from external view, and I did not even know to look for it at the time.
All right, then. Had to ask. Looks directly at the camera. Winks! As the only other thing I had on my notes.
Fair enough. Okay. But yeah. Then you all have a successful long rest, are level 14. And have a bit of journey on your way to Grata. Nothing crazy. And with the God of Travels with you, you figure not very strenuous either.
Mm.
That is one thing that... Yeah, oh, go ahead.
I was going to ask, do we want to do bean time or do we want to just skip it?
Bean time. Heck yeah.
Beans, 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 beans.
Like, why not?
I think some of these cause fights, but at this point we're strong enough to just disregard them.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless it's the one that makes the pyramid, yeah.
That's a good point. Should we hold off to the end of the night before we do bean time, so if we need to do the pyramid, we can stall?
Well, I mean, you don't have to go into it right away.
But if there's stuff in the pyramid, I want to get it. Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's
beans.
fair. It's nothing crazy. It's just a mummy lord, which is like, Sierra 15 and a few mummies.
Piece of cake.
Yeah, like it's a bit of a challenge, but
yeah, let's use one.
Sure.
Bean it up, bean it up. It's a D100, right?
Yes. At the table right now.
89.
Okay. So, 1 second. I will another D1, D4. Boop. Oh, that's
Okay,
4.
So it's not the pyramid.
Yep, nope. 7
Oh.
rainbow-colored eggs spring up from where you planted the bean.
I know this one. I know this one.
Yeah.
All right. Eric,
You
stay
guys
close.
can make con saves, and on a successful save, permanently raise your lowest ability score by 1, randomly choosing among equally low scores. Otherwise, you take a bunch of force damage from an internal explosion. Like, a lot.
So you said Constitution saving throw.
Like, not going to
Yep.
kill you in one if you fail 1, but it'll chunk.
The max
All
is
right.
like something like 60 or 70 damage. I
We know
don't
what
Yeah,
the
max is
BC is?
60 damage, average of like,
Hey.
35 average damage.
It's a 19.
Wait, is everyone taking a bean? Because there's 7. Taking 1 egg,
Yeah.
nominate.
Yeah.
What was
With
the
Eric's
DC?
bonus, Ryu succeeds.
Yep.
20.
I make it. Oh, Nox, no, Nox, you can't make it. This isn't for you. I think I would slap the egg out of Nox's hand.
Okay, good.
I think I would
Nox will be like, "Aw."
Pac-Man style jump and eat it out of her hand.
Yeah. Kata making it. Yeah, no. Nice. Okay. And then Ilo can make the con save in his sleep.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Do we need to actually open up his character sheet to do it, though?
Oh, so
Con
Ryu actually
save.
has a +1 charisma now.
Yeah. No, he makes that. He makes a 30 con save. 31, I
said-
think, with Eric's nearest thing. Because that's
Hey.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them between the party. And there's 2 more. No, sorry. Yeah, there's 2 more. Your lowest ability score. Oh, we could get Ilo's intelligence from 8 all the way up to 10 if he succeeds on 2. Anyways,
That's crazy.
Wait, by how
Yeah,
much?
let's
it's
do it.
it's increased by 1 on your lowest ability score.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. I look at the second one.
Ilo gets the second one.
Wait, no,
No.
Kata doesn't need it, right? You guys would say.
Yeah. Like,
Your
I don't
mom,
know.
Your daughter.
She's still growing. She's not at the
Mhm.
height of her power or anything close yet.
She is the
Yeah.
dragon.
Yeah, she will get stronger.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, like her intelligence would go from, or her wisdom would go from 11 to a 12. Like, that's going to happen
Mm.
sooner or later, anyways.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I think Kata would probably sit this out then. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Con save numero dos. Don't roll like a 3. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Our
So then,
boy
how many do-
has average intelligence.
Heck yeah.
We'll see if
All right.
if Ilo actually doesn't want to take them, then he cannot take them. That's Christian's choice. But
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just message him.
Would you like +2 intelligence?
Yeah,
We're
who else,
eating some eggs.
Who else needs it though? Like, so where are we going for, guys?
I'll take a second one if you don't mind.
Get
Go
that
ahead.
strength up to 10 as well.
Well, I'd love to, but they're at 8, so they're going from 8 to 9.
Eh.
Oh.
That'll do it.
That'll do.
Yeah.
Instead, it's going.
Then.
Instead,
Paladin's
it's
OP.
going to be- Yep.
Wait, so wait, so we have, you said there was 7, right?
Yes. 2 for
So
Ilo.
2 for
Ryu's
Ilo,
getting-
one
Yeah,
for
Ryu take one.
What was your lowest stat even?
Charisma.
It was a
It was an 11.
fair enough. Yeah. I was curious.
And now it's a 12.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
that's the case.
Doc has a -9 in both strength and charisma, so it's either
Sure do.
yeah, a 9 and a -1
I
in both.
still
ones,
have-
yeah.
I still have -1s of both, but they're slightly better.
It's really funny.
Did
Yeah, because they're both 8s, right? Yeah. Oof.
What about Nox?
No, Max
Nox?
is not taking one.
Does not have con to save.
Does Nox have the ability to make a DC 20 con save?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
You can roll a nat 20. You can also roll a nat
Oh,
19,
true,
and then
true.
+4 from Eric, right?
Yeah.
Flash of Genius it up.
But no.
The chances of it going successfully are low.
If we all burn resources, there's about a 50% chance that you explode.
Yeah. With burnt resources.
Now
up to y'all.
I kind of want to take one to get my dex up to 12. So
Yeah.
yeah.
4 or 5. That would be 6.
Eric can definitely have one.
Oh.
You already rolled, didn't you?
Wait, what? No. Wait, or if
No,
I rolled,
above Ryu's roll. You rolled a 22.
well, that one would have increased my intelligence from 12 to 13.
Oh.
Actually,
Okay.
yeah. Hold on.
Yeah, it is
Then-
actually random between what you get up as
Yeah.
well, technically.
If they're tied, it's random.
Yeah.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Woo.
Unfortunate for Nox from the low con.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Victoria.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Nox just got some better stats anyway.
Well, not strictly.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
I think maybe just like
How
whoever
many
needs it,
were
do it first
One,
then.
one, two. Like one.
Well,
wait
you
a second.
want to give it to Nox?
2, 3,
and then we
4.
can just resource her back up to full if she explodes?
That's up to Victoria, I guess.
Are you there? Because I've not heard you in a hot minute.
Yep. Yeah, I haven't.
Victoria, your audio might be out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you are.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
I guess it somehow reset my gate.
Huh. Weird.
Or there was something wrong with the system. Let me just.
No.
Mhm.
What's the thoughts on trying to make a DC 20 con or exploding to get strength
I
up
would-
one?
Yeah, it would be strength up 1.
Is that worth it for your build?
No. No, and I have like no con.
Yeah, you have +1 con. Yep.
I got 8 more of these beans. And if I level up again, I can retrain and get beans as a replicatable magic item. I can do this forever.
Yeah, until like my lowest stat is a 32. Nom, 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 nom.
Yeah, hard caps at 20. Everything hard caps at 20.
Yeah.
Oh,
Unless you've got a
second
manual.
one
But
doesn't.
those are
It
It
legendary.
does automatically, except for the ones that specifically don't. But yes.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually go infinite. It just gets like I have 20, 20, 20, 20, 22, 21, 20. Like, yeah.
All right, I'll say this: for me to get benefit out of this, I would need to do 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of
So-
the same thing for Nox. And
Yeah.
to be fair, Nox is definitely not going to pass twice.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Who
without a
knows?
bunch. Yeah, like it could. You could roll a 19 and a 20. That
can.
that can be, or just 2 19s that'll get you there on your own. Or like honestly, 2 16s will get you because it's actually a 15 gets you there because +4 from Eric, right?
And then like someone can
So
buff.
it's a 25% chance, a little bit
Yeah.
worse than that.
Yes. Basically,
Twice.
So, like-
So
Yeah.
what's that?
you know, like 1 in 8
6 and
ish.
change percent.
But
Yeah.
we don't have 2 eggs left, do we?
We have exactly 2 eggs left.
Yeah. Right now we have 2 eggs
Oh
left.
god.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want attention,
Ah,
or do you want Eric to try to buff up his dex, or do you want to just hold on to them for a minute?
Or I could get to. I have no negatives on my character sheet.
Or Fharlanghn could get two of his 18s up to 19.
I'm not giving them to the god character. God
Yeah,
is
especially-
enough.
Yeah, no, he's
No.
good.
Absolutely not.
The temporary deity avatar is going to be fine.
Yeah, yes, no, like 100%.
Yeah, no kidding.
This was a joke.
So I leave out
the rest of you guys go ahead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Does anyone else like? It could be better for Doc. What?
If I get my negatives off my character sheet, like I'm at 0 or better on all my
Mhm.
attributes.
I'm okay with that. If that's like yeah.
It's like for Ryu,
Cool.
just give her another +1 charisma. Plus, we give her from a 12 to a 13 to do another one, so that's basically useless.
Yeah.
Cool. Now I'm gonna roll
I'm not
this
gonna be
twice
any
and-
faster in another
And
day.
you should like 3 total.
Yeah,
Maybe
you're wearing
then.
heavy armor anyway, so it doesn't
Yeah.
really help you with your AC. All right, cool.
Well, I
know-
well,
But But dex saves are
I do
important.
have I still have the boots, the elven boots.
Yeah.
Those remove your
The stealth, yeah, I can just
penalty
stealth.
for-
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't have disadvantage anymore on that. I
Right.
do want. Oh, there was a new boots that I kind of want to get. I
Write them
forgot what
down.
it
We're
was.
about to have some downtime. I also have a list of magic
I'm gonna
items.
try and find
Yep.
it.
Cool. I'm going to do this twice. Haboot.
Oh.
Oh, 12.
Oh,
plus
you
Eric's
use your.
four.
That's a
Four
nat.
gives
That
it-
does auto fail on a nat 1 unless you re-roll it.
Well, you know what? How about that inspiration?
Yep.
Kidding.
Yeah, like, and that one does just
Oh,
fail.
thank God!
Yeah.
Yeah. What are the odds I get another one? You right?
One more. Let's
All
go.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
Excuse me.
Look at Doc growing as a
Yeah.
person.
Yeah, he's a whole 3 feet
managed-
tall now. No.
I shrunk 2 inches.
Yeah, no. Well, I know he's actually already taller than 3 feet.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I love just the string of Constitution saves in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
Yep.
Steven, are you aware that according to Discord, you're playing Dwarf Fortress and Bloons TD6? Oh, that's 2 weeks ago. Never
Yeah, I was
mind.
like,
It looks like it was
He's
actively.
I'm like,
current.
no,
I was like,
I'm not.
what?
I'm like, I've played those recently.
Like, do you
yeah.
have the games open, just sitting there? I don't know.
know.
And then I saw the timestamp.
Multitask exceeds my own. And I'm
He's
over
not
here just
that
playing
good at
Elantra.
multitasking. I
No.
promise you
Yeah,
that.
that's absurd levels.
Truly.
But yeah,
You're better than me, but you're not great.
like, I'm human.
Yes, you're person.
I multitask about as good as human.
Mm-hmm.
No better. But yeah.
I'd say so.
Yeah, you all have done your morning ritual of bean. Bean. Now, all headed south.
I think we still wanted to go. Actually, do we need to go to Garada anymore?
That's
Were we-
where the artifact is that you want to
okay.
work on. That was, I thought,
okay.
the idea of going there
Well,
for.
We
Mhm.
wanted to go to Garada because that's where the book for the Chains
There's
that Bind
also
the
that,
End-
which also helps.
Yeah.
Because you have a book, but it's not the book that was recommended.
Okay, so no matter what, we got to go there because that's where the adamantine was going to be delivered.
That is also true, and that
Yeah.
will be
Oh, yeah.
delivered in like a day or two. 1 second.
Yeah.
That'll be delivered. No, that's being delivered today.
Fair enough.
All right. So, yeah, we still got to go there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the bastion turns are on the. Did we mark in the bastion what you guys were doing? No.
I don't know if we marked, but we did say it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
should have written that down. Did I write that down somewhere? Bastion turns. Yes. Okay. Good. Whew. I just need to have it more organized. Okay. I did have it written down. I am not a failure. Ooh, okay.
As if you would be if you hadn't.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, you all are unfortunately not able to go by boat anymore, as there is no boat.
Yeah.
But
Boat
y'all,
got
Give me 10 minutes.
you want a raft? You can make a raft, or you can
Do
just
we
walk.
want a boat? Well, you know what? We've got the guy that travels with us. Is it worth going by boat, or do we want to?
I think Meta-wise, and you kind of like get the impression. I think over time, however you decide to travel, you'll be fine.
Alright.
Yeah. I don't think the mode of transportation matters too much.
No.
Especially since
Then
we
we're
got the
hoping it-
cart and everything. So
Okay. I can't make a boat big enough for the cart.
yeah.
That's true. So you might be able to put the cart on the.
It would be a Huck Finn style raft at best.
Carpet, flying carpet. Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, okay.
Sure.
But yeah, you start walking, and you don't feel like tired or anything, but you don't feel like you're going super fast or anything either. You just kind of surprised by like how 10 minutes in you look back and the tower is like this little speck in the distance, and you're just like, huh, that's fast. Okay. And keep moving along. About an hour in, you guys are at Valera. How would
That's a neat trick.
Yep. It's not actually a full hour. It wouldn't even be a full hour yet. Would it be? Yeah, anyways. That's like 6, 12, 18 miles. 20 miles an hour. And like it's 24 miles an hour. Anyways. Regardless, about 30 minutes in, you're at Valera then. Anything you want to pick up in the city before making your way to Grata? The way that you just like trod through, you can get there today by midday.
Fair enough.
I don't think there's any magic items in this city that Garada doesn't have, just bigger, better, and cooler. So
Yeah.
I'm good for just skipping
Almost
along.
certainly. Yep. Boop, 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 boop. You make your way to Grata, which Ryu. Have you been here before? I know Lydia hasn't.
Ooh. I don't know that Ryu has
Okay, well,
necessarily.
welcome to Grata.
Mhm.
It's big.
No kidding.
Yep. Anywho, you make your way in from the north. You looking to go to any place in particular right now? Do you have like the warehouse still and that was blown up, or where were you having them even deliver the items to? Because you were last time you stayed at the Shady Orc Tavern after the warehouse got blown up.
I think we would have had them delivered to some place we knew we were going to, and the only safe spot we know about would have been the Shady Orc Tavern, the one that got lightly incinerated.
Yeah.
So I think we would have tried to go there. But if somebody has a better place, talk over me.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember a lot about this place.
Gotcha.
At
To the fancy Motel
so
6.
fair.
They left the light on for us.
Yeah. It's like it's 1 in the afternoon. But yeah.
Yeah, the lights on.
Exactly, it is.
Oh,
Oh wait, real
are there
quick
lights on?
question.
It's the middle of the afternoon.
Yeah.
That's their whole thing. They leave the light on for you.
Quick. So like, what kind of items like can we find like in terms of rarity?
Good question. So
We
there'll
may have
definitely
to
be
move it back over to where the Silver Shroud proper is, if I remember right. It was
yeah.
kind of
This is
on
their
Mars.
their headquarters is more and more here over Nevale, even though Nevale is where they actually started. But there is like this island over like that's in the middle of like the whole bay is the Silver Shroud's HQ. They have a spot over in the like upper merchant district that also sells a bunch of their stuff. So they have like a lot here.
Okay.
So you can get
we'll go
most
here.
basic things easily enough. The more difficult, like high rarity, very rare, legendary stuff, you might find 1 or 2 things, but having just the pick of the litter, unlikely. Like unlikely to just be able to get whatever you were looking for. But there's a chance. If you ask for a thing, I will give it a roll depending on its rarity of chance of being available.
Okay, then we'll discuss. We can do that during the time we're there, or like I'm there.
Yeah. Speaking of, you got Bastion turn that is resolving with getting things
right.
here. You have Eric 4 more guards. Christian has given his okay to have 10 intelligence. Is also crafting Dust of Sneezing and Choking. Nox, you got a bag of tricks. And those are all on the journey over with adamantine. Like those are all have been completed and are here. And there's also a little bit of a note that there are 4 more guards manning their stations. So you have now.
Did I also get
Yeah,
buy
8
new
defenders.
weapons.
Right.
Oh
Because
yeah,
that was a whole thing. Yes.
that was a whole thing that we paid for.
Yes, you would have the crossbow and a rapier. What did you order again?
A
Is it-
spear.
A spear. Yeah. Okay.
And they were like
Um.
+2 with some magical thing on them.
The vicious, whatever. Yeah.
Vicious. I think +1 vicious. But yeah.
Yeah. Plus.
Yeah.
Because +2 is a lot.
Yeah. They did not.
That's fair.
They're not able to do that on a short time frame. If they're able to do that. And only like a couple people are able to do that. So
I can barely do +2, and I can't do +2 in something else.
yes. So that's yeah. Yeah. That was pretty cool. Here it is. Yeah.
Speaking of +2.
Yeah, it was vicious and +1.
Uh,
+1. Yeah, you got the spear. And also the crossbow?
Yeah,
Or-
I got
okay.
both in case I ran out of spells.
Fair enough. Okay.
Classic.
What
The
were you gonna say?
crossbow
I
of shame.
think yeah. I think there's also some +1 bolts in the bag of holding. Make sure those make their way to your pockets as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's almost certainly true.
For Ryu, since she's new,
Yes.
should look through the bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt there's anything in there that she would want in particular. Are there
I don't
any
know if
healing
there's
potions
anything
in there?
that bag. So many.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this is not a proper table. I cannot sort by.
Yeah, no, for sure. I hear you. That's right. Got the instrument of the bards. Goodness gracious.
There's a potion of greater healing. Do.
2 potions of greater healing. 2 regular potions of healing. Perfectly normal cards.
Yeah, huh?
Uh-huh. That's what it says. That's what it says.
Yep.
That's
I
what I'm
should
gonna.
edit this, but I'm not sure quite what everybody has in their pockets. So, like,
Mhm.
if you see something in this bag that's in your pockets, like duty bound, you got to remove it from the list.
Yeah, no, there's definitely not anything that Ryu would have. But I think Ryu's gonna take 1 potion of greater healing and 1 regular potion of healing to have in her personal inventory, if that's okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This is a test.
Oh, and if we're not going to use them, Eric, can we get rid of the griffin beaks?
Yeah.
I don't remember what I was using that for, so yeah.
That was
You wanted
largely
them
as
to
proof. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we got clapped, and you wanted them as kind of a trophy.
Oh yeah, leave 1. Wait, no, I'll take the one that like as like a on my belt or something like that.
All right, you can have it in your pockets, but I'm taking them out of the bag.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They've been
I'm
stinking up the place.
I should take it to.
Also,
I
there's
probably
a scroll of featherfall in here. Why don't you take that too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm removing it from the bag. You got to put it in your pocket manually.
No, you can. I'm just going to take like the biggest one of them, and then the rest is gone.
He's taking them out of the bag. We'll sell them.
Oh yeah. Okay.
We got 2 silver pieces each.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Kate's got these thundercrack blades, so I don't need them in the bag anymore.
Oh, the starry cloak thing that we got. What was that again?
Oh, it's in the handouts.
Spider one?
Yeah, oh, right. It's the spider.
The one that lets you see into the ethereal plane that no one's attuned to yet?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing I wanted to do. I was going to,
Cloak of the face spider?
yeah, I was going to pass it over to Nox in the morning, but we made such good progress I almost forgot. Hey Nox, try this on for size. You're taller now, but surprise! Happy birthday? Question mark? I don't know.
Oh, thank you, Doc.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I had
just
already
one
put
more-
it on my list too. So
Yeah, just one more thing.
Yeah.
The next time you call me over and say, "Hey, I need your help with something," and I come over, please just let it be that you're going through a thing and you're trying to give yourself bangs, and you want me to talk you out of it.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the only kind of magic item we would be interested in trying to find here, which would be unlikely, would be +2 wraps of unarmed power, because she currently has +1 wraps of unarmed power.
No.
Okay.
I got you. I got you.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I wasn't sure what the situation was with Doc, so.
I can't get you +2 wraps, but I can get you something that's almost as good, and it doesn't take attunement.
Yeah?
Yeah. All right. So you
I already
hate
have
to
a +2.
spoil a surprise. You hate to spoil a surprise. But the
Okay.
name of it is, and I've got it written down on a sticky note so you can look it up in advance.
Yeah.
It's called the Insignia of Claws.
Ooh.
And you can go look this up. It's official. It gives you a +1 to melee attack and damage rolls. Does not take attunement. It's
Okay.
just a +1.
Interesting.
Yep.
Fair enough.
At uncommon, I can fart it out in 2.5 days of workshop time.
Okay, that'll work.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Did Doc take the mind sharpener? 'Cause I remember
You've
you said
still
you want
got
to
it.
like, make something.
You've still got it, but if you want to swap it out, I do have something better for you. Here's one of the things I picked up as an option when you leveled up.
Okay.
Boop. Takes your attunement.
Yeah.
I'll let you choose which beads you want, because I'm making the dang thing.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, you would consume them and they'd be gone, so you'd have to be very careful with them, but I'm making them every day, so fuck it.
Yeah. Wild.
It's a beat spell. Oh, so 1d20 is basically okay. That's
Yeah,
how...
sorry, I copied the list straight from the
Mhm.
thing. So you would normally get your choice between Bless, Cure Wounds, which who cares about those two? Greater
Mhm.
Restoration, which is a level 5 spell.
Yeah.
Shining
Shining
Smite,
Mm-hmm.
which is always cool to have.
Shining
Guardian of
Smite is very
Faith, which
good.
is 60 points of guaranteed damage.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Basically,
Windwalk, which would let you move 600 feet per every 6 seconds.
Yeah, no, it's
to 10 characters move.
you gotta just zoom.
Mhm.
It's
If you want to be
very travel.
schmoovin', that's how you
Yeah.
schmoove.
Fact.
Mhm.
Oh no,
Okay,
this is
but
such
right
a
now
this
I
is such a rare resource. What do I do? Well, you
Okay,
fucking
as you're all
shake
figuring
me
that out,
awake
I
and
need
I'll
to
make
pee
it
real
again.
quick. So I'll be right back.
Oh, potty break.
Mhm.
I'm gonna
Okay, so right now I have
Just
Hook of
grab my eating
Protection,
medicine, so
Cinder
think about what you
Cleave,
got.
and then the Mind Sharp. Because I'm feeling like I'm thinking I might not need Mind Sharpener anymore.
Yeah, your bonus to saves is
Yeah.
pretty high.
So now I'm
Like-
thinking it's like why want because like so I
Mm.
I kind of want the boots of speed.
That's fair. But
Yeah.
this necklace, though, is very cool.
But if I'm because like right now we've been flying on foot a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine my speed if I put haste on myself.
You can cast haste on yourself, dude.
But I can have more speed.
Okay.
I can beat the monk.
I don't know about that.
I think what boots-
Todd. Maybe you could keep up with Ryu.
Yes, yeah.
Not
I
Todd.
think so. I'm
'Cause-
pretty sure he took the boots of speed the last time.
yeah, he has boots of speed already, and he's warrior of the open hand. So he gets a bonus action dash for free. Like he doesn't have to bonus action. Whenever he takes any kind of bonus action,
Including clicking the heels.
including activating the boots of speed,
Yeah.
he can dash immediately, and then use his regular action. And if he's like he's at least level 17. So
Sorry, what were we saying that might keep up with him?
getting boots of speed and casting haste. I was like,
Well, not Todd.
yeah,
Fair enough.
that's fair. I'm like, because Ryu's base movement speed is 55.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure like what to get.
That's fair.
Like
mean-
so, like basically the mine sharpener is coming off. I don't need it.
hmm
But I'm wondering if I should get the, because like then Dog, you would, or Greg, you would have like an open space and you can give it to someone else too. Well, not the necklace, but
Whew, sorry about that.
oh, he's back. That's right.
Sorry about that. Yeah, no, I also had to pee.
No worries. Okay, so like yeah, so if I don't get the necklace from you, right, that just means you have another slot or to give someone else.
So it can only be attuned to by a cleric, druid, or paladin. So the great
Whoa.
thing is, if you decide you don't want it right now, I can just have it in the bank and I can put it together the morning you decide you do. That's the cool thing about my infusions. I can move them around whenever.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
What I
Alright.
would like to do, though, is I'd like to build the mine sharpener for you so I can get one of my slots back. It's on my to-do list. It's down near the bottom of my priorities.
Yeah, I mean, he was saying that he probably doesn't even need it anymore.
It's an option.
Yeah.
Because his saves are pretty high.
They are pretty stupid. You can always roll a 1 like I did.
Well, one would be a 1 regardless. Oh, it's a reroll, right.
It's
Yeah.
an
Never mind.
auto succeed.
It's not a succeed.
Yeah. You do have one way to keep up with Todd down speed. And that's casting Windwalk.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
Yo,
Windwalk would
question.
work.
you would have equal pace with him.
Wild.
Everything active and putting everything into movement. Yeah. Anyways.
Wild.
Yeah.
Except he would be gaining exhaustion and we would not be.
Over at
He
a
would run for
certain
8
point.
hours.
Yeah, I mean, with the speed
We
only
would be
lasts for 10
fresh.
minutes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he'd be sprinting the entire time and you'd be chilling.
I see.
Oh, when you get it, no, actually, you would outpace him. Never mind, because you can dash even while you have
The
the 6
only
movement
thing we
speed.
can do
Never
is
mind.
dash.
Yeah, no. So yeah, even like it's easy. That's the one way you can outpace him.
Yeah, fly speed of 300 feet.
Oh, okay, no. So that you would be abreast with doing dash action stuff. Okay. Anyways,
300-foot fly speed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey,
He doesn't
Steven.
have a fly speed.
he does not. No, he can just walk on walls. Yes,
Does Ring
Okay.
of Protection stack with Cloak of Protection?
yes.
It does.
Yes.
Okay, I want that.
Hey, we need give AC and saves, all the AC and saves.
I will. Dude, I'm gonna succeed in everything. I realize I have not been adding my Cloak of Protection.
Oh, to your AC.
No, not to my. No. My AC is fine, but
But not
if
to
you
your
look at my deck,
saves.
like
Oh
it
yeah.
wasn't added in. I didn't realize.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Yeah, it's all your saves.
So
Yeah.
I just need to remember for next time. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'll keep the All right. So I might be good for my items on like once we like go and try and buy stuff.
Mhm.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Oh.
Then. Yeah. Okay. Right. So, organized magic items. Anything else you're doing today? As you're settling in the tavern and stuff.
How much money do we have?
Because
So
there's a couple
much.
things you want to
So
do
much.
here. One of which
Mhm.
is, could either request of the Royal Academy an item under their care, or go in and steal it, or figure out something in that whole thing.
Mhm.
But I've not heard any plans, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, we also need to find the book.
Yes, this is also
We also need to read Ilo's book.
Ilo don't know how to read. He
So
might
many
learn
points.
now, but he did not know how to read.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my. I definitely think we should maybe with the item in the royal constabulary, we should maybe try talking to them first.
Sure.
Then let Nox try talking to them.
Yeah.
And
Don't
if
let Doc talk
all
to
else
them.
fails,
The Royal College.
Doc will
all
be
the way up
right
here.
there doing the Doc will be casing the joint while Nox talks.
Yeah. Far east is the Royal College. It's on an island. Security is pretty good on that. It's also, yeah, to be fair, attacking from the sea it's not very secure from, but anywhere else.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Okay.
That sounds like as good a plan of any. Just checking out there first and seeing
Get
how
the
that
Royal
goes.
Palace down to the south, and then the actual. Interestingly enough, this is like up here the royal family like complex where they will like live and stuff and have most people chilling. That's not where the actual actions of state happen. That's in a different place.
That's pretty normal.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's on like the island on the way to the Royal College.
Mm-hmm.
So you wanting to get an appointment or just show up?
Nox will kind of understand how this works and will make an appointment.
Okay, it'll probably
Try
be a
and
couple
clout
days.
it up a little bit.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Especially you'll have noble status from Oshkesh now.
Oh yeah.
Even if you are not of high nobility, you are still recognized as saviors of the kingdom and have done great deeds and all that. So
You own land.
yes, you do.
And there's that too.
That is true.
That's almost always how nobility has worked. It's just you have land, you own it, it's yours.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
You're the Duke of this area because that's the area of land you own.
Yeah. Nope.
Anyway.
Me too.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you get
So
that
yeah.
in the works. Anything else?
Shall we go look for the book
Yeah.
while we still have daylight?
Mm-hmm.
The book in the Necromunda style corpse villa?
Eh?
Well, you know what? I'm complaining, but there's no better time to go dungeon diving since we got literal divinity on our side. Alright.
You know, like the whole
Fair.
necropolis thing here?
Yeah, last one up the Zuggurat smells like bacon.
Wait, is it time to use Holy Avenger?
It
What
might
about the
be.
Holy Avenger?
It might be time to use it.
What are you talking about?
I mean, hey,
I'm
man.
talking about how you fought like a weenie when you were up against an actual dragon, Cindy.
I can't hear him.
Attunement is for winners.
Oof.
Oof.
So,
Brutal.
we are going right now.
You wanna?
Yeah, sure.
I mean,
We
I'm
got a
down.
couple of days to kill. Is
Yeah.
that, or we spend time making magic items and
You do have a couple of
shopping?
days to kill, largely.
So the question comes: do we want a dungeon run now while everybody's fresh, or do we want to gear up and then run?
Maybe we should gear up first.
Yeah.
That
might
seems
be a good idea.
safer. We've had a lot going on the past few days.
Mm-hmm.
How long do you want to wait before you run? Because that's going to determine what I can do.
That's fair. Because you have the stuff to make the armor for Eric. I don't know how
2.5
long.
days.
Okay.
If I'm not working with help, 2.5 days.
Okay. Would Doc be able to get help here? I imagine so. With the shield. I mean, Silver Shroud hates him, but
Yeah.
The feeling is
Doc
mutual.
usually
mhm.
Doc usually relies on a certain little fairy.
Who'd that be?
We don't see any blue fairies. Okay.
Yeah, but
Because
she made
Well,
it
I can
big.
help, Doc.
You'll-
we don't have any particular time constraints on anything that we are doing.
Not currently, no.
So, other than midsummer.
Midsommar.
Mm-hmm.
But we have half a year before that.
Exactly. So,
Yep.
I mean, it feels like we can kind of maybe just chill for a bit. I don't know. Like,
There is.
oh, before I forget, I wanted to mention to, or I guess Ryu would want to mention to Doc of, looking, especially since we have a spare one now, we have 3 eyes of power. Trying to see if there's anything else about them that we don't know.
I mean, we got somebody who might be more knowledgeable than me to ask, and Doc hooks a thumb over at Fharlanghn.
That's fair. I doubt it.
And
But
then there's a place with a book that might have something about it, and then he points over the horizon where you can see a swirling purple cloud of menace.
Mhm.
fair enough.
Down on the southwest corner
Mm-hmm.
of.
But before
City.
that, Eric
Yeah.
wants new pants, so if we want to do that first, like, stuff's gotta happen.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, the timeline's all up to us. Can
Yeah.
go deal with the menacing swirling purple cloud and
Yep.
figure things out.
Mm-hmm.
Or we can wait till Eric has new pants. Then go deal with the swirling cloud of menace and
So
figure things out.
I have an order of operations I would like to pitch to Eric. I know you said you weren't interested in it before. Could I talk you into using the necklace of prayer beads to get the greater restoration bead, so you can clear levels of exhaustion from me, so I can pull 24-hour shifts for a little bit?
Dude,
I don't think I stuttered.
No.
that's so funny. I'll do it.
Yeah.
He's just working.
Fair enough.
Like,
We are
Doing-
on a time crunch.
are we?
We have the deadline.
Yeah,
I think
on
I
a
might
more
have just killed Steven a
general.
little bit.
I just was sneezing.
I didn't know if that was building up from a laugh or something.
No.
Nope, that was just me sneezing.
Nope, those were just normal
I
sneezes.
sneezed.
He snows.
I sneezed.
I did hear you sneezing this morning
Yeah.
when you were up and I was asleep.
Mm.
I did hear you sneeze. You sneezed very loudly.
Yes,
Anyway.
this is a known fact to Stephen. I sneeze very loud.
I also sneeze very loud, so like fair is fair.
Cool. All right.
We're a family
If
of
I can
loud
ignore-
sneezers.
Yeah.
If I can
Yeah.
work 24-hour shifts, I can do 1 item a day.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Fair.
that actually still leaves me enough time to sleep. It's just I'll be exhausted. And
Mm-hmm.
I'll need the greater restoration to clear exhaustion.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
All right, I'm going to mark the mind sharpener as off and the prayer beads is on for a little bit.
mhm. Oh, since we have a couple of days or whatever,
Yeah.
Ryu's gonna use her eye to cast clairvoyance to see into the whole necropolis thing and see what that whole deal is.
Yeah.
Because the range is a mile.
Yes, it is.
I
So
have to get
Where
closer.
are we right now?
yeah, sure, but walking towards it in the city.
Okay.
While Doc is, burning the midnight oil, as it were, keeping the light on.
I figured out how to burn the candle at 3 ends.
Have 3.
Doc, the
You have
candle
another
only
wick?
has 2 ends.
That's stinking thinking.
Did you cut out the wick in the middle?
I added more wicks than you could possibly conceive.
Well, okay, but then you can add. Then you can do it in multiples of 2.
Doc, that's not a candle. That's a morning star.
My mind has expanded beyond petty limitations.
I'm saying if you can do 3, you can do 4.
I am the Omni-Wick.
None shall wick like me,
All wicks collapse into one massive Fluke's wick.
like John. No,
Anyway.
John Wick. No. Anyways, sorry.
John Wick.
Was that
I do
was that
love you.
monologue from Half-Life 2? Can you see how many wicks there are inside of you? Doesn't
No.
matter. Moving on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, clairvoyance. You can move the sensor when it's up, or no?
No, but I can cast this at will.
Yes. So, getting even remotely close, you see that there are like guards stationed around the area to like
Mhm.
keep it quarantined, basically.
Sure.
But
Do I, like, first, I mean, I guess I should ask the party basic information about this. Like, what does anyone know?
I'm curious if any of you
Last
remember
time
any
we were
details
here,
about
there
it.
was an ongoing situation.
That we had nothing to do with.
Okay.
Oh, wait. No.
Well,
The ongoing situation we were involved had nothing to do with the purple haze.
There
Yeah.
we go.
Okay.
We were being jumped by somebody who smelled like bat poop.
There it is.
Fireball?
That's
This early
Yep.
in the morning? Well, if you insist.
That's the spell component for fireball.
exactly. I loved making that joke the entire
Mhm.
session that time.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we don't know anything. Got it.
Yeah. There is a wall that surrounds most of it.
Sure.
This wall down here, like all this is there. But out here,
Where
it's safe.
I can't see anything you're doing, love.
Should be able to now. I just have to click.
Nope.
Really?
Can anyone else see it?
Oh, I'm on the wrong
Click
layer.
harder.
That would
Whoops.
do it.
Uh,
Click
Okay.
harder.
Still can't see it.
So up here's the wall,
There we
like-
go.
but then there's an artificial barrier that is maintained like here. But there's no actual wall there. It's just that
Mhm.
the stuff has not spread out. It does seem like there is a large purple miasma centering
Mhm.
around what you are told is like some old temple. You cannot see this old temple anymore. There are there's like a ring
Mhm.
around it of destroyed, like decrepit buildings.
Mhm.
And then beyond that, there's actually a lot of like old, like looking dark, dead trees that are standing up, and then just like a thick purple miasma that your clairvoyance cannot pierce.
Ooh.
You do see out and about the town, like out in this area, like areas like this,
Mhm.
there are beings of shadow that kind of like flit into and out of existence, generally taking on forms of hounds, foxes, wolves, puma here or there, like wild animals, things that seem just kind of like form into something that
So that
momentarily-
face spider thing might be relevant.
maybe kind of like seem on guard for a moment before kind of just like fading back into just the shadows.
Mhm.
Make a perception check for me, if you will.
Okay, not my best. But a 17 plus numbers is decent.
Yeah, that is.
Mhm.
So wrong way to do it. I can do it like this. Yeah. First of all, the purple miasma makes up a perfect circle as far as you can tell.
Fair enough.
Like the ring of trees is
There's trees?
yes.
Oh.
Yeah. No, there's the decrepit, like fallen apart houses, and then there's these old, dead, like black trees, like in a circle, and then within that there's a purple miasma that you cannot pierce through.
I did not know there was trees.
Yeah, I did say that.
You did? I didn't
Yes.
hear that. Okay.
That is like a perfect circle.
Mhm.
Beyond that, there is still a malevolent energy that just dissipates through space again in like a purple circle, not a purple circle, perfect circle. The shadow things never form or travel beyond the outer circle.
Okay.
So there is an absolute limit of its influence. If you want to be relaying this information, anyone can make an Arcana check on this, or religion for that matter.
I can definitely roll. Yeah, we would definitely be telling everyone what she's gathering.
Did I get the star set up in this correctly? It
Hey.
might be.
Oof, that's a rough roll.
Yeah, I did.
There
get
we
it set
go.
up correctly. So technically, from it is about. Oops. Yeah, the city is big. It's like a mile and a half away, the necropolis from where you guys are staying.
Yeah, but like she can walk a couple miles.
I'm just letting you know, like, the scale of things. And like the circle of trees itself is like number of 100 feet across. Yeah. 26 Arcana is very good.
26 Arcana, 18
18
religion.
religion's
is the
also
highest.
solid. The trees look like they are actually a ward.
Ooh.
But they don't appear wholly. Like, the purple miasma is being contained within them.
Not by a sacred thing.
Not by a sacred thing. These trees almost look cursed and like they are black and dead, but they are pivotal in keeping whatever this purple miasma is at bay. They're not forming any physical barrier, but they are like the energy around them like is keeping it all together. I believe there are also exactly 16 trees. For what it's worth, which is like magically significant number type of thing.
Yes, it is.
The effect on the like earth beyond that seems pretty minor slash like slow of any effect. Everyone else who's seen this before, it doesn't look like it's spread any further than what it was before. So it actually seems remarkably contained. Though from the information you guys gathered before, no one is aware of having set up those trees. There is a whole druid enclave here, but they are also currently on protest, as far as you're aware, and have overrun part of the city.
Good.
So it doesn't even seem like druidic magic. It's not something that you like. It is nature.
Sure.
But the fact that the trees are fully dead doesn't seem to line up with most druidic magic you're familiar with.
That's fair. Do we know what the purple miasma does?
No. Make a investigation check or like with any stat that you think is relevant. Like asking people around, perceiving, or just investigation.
Yeah.
Would that be anybody or just real?
Anyone,
Oh, it doesn't
basically.
matter. Guidance.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not gonna help. Hey,
Well-
that's funny.
The duality.
Yeah.
So-
One of it has guidance.
Looking at it, asking around, just kind of be like, hey, there's that whole thing that like we saw like a few months back. Nothing's happened. They don't know what like it's actually doing. Most people don't know what happens with it. It's been quarantined. Said to be like, dark magic, black magic, corrupting thing. To your knowledge, no one has stepped inside of it and then come back out.
Fun.
You hear rumors with the nat 20 that you feel like, okay, that could have happened, that someone did like touch it and like it did seem to like they recoiled in pain type of thing after a moment of just kind of like having their hand extended, just touching the edge of it, as it's surprisingly thick. And there was like some very mild necrosis, but like this is someone who would have like 12 HP and they were fine sticking their hand in for like a minute or two. So there is that effect.
do we know what, like, asking like the guards or whatever,
Yeah.
like what types of things have been tried to get rid of it?
Right, yeah. Asking around, they
Mm-hmm.
asked,
Like what has already
they
been
tried to ask the druids, they've tried to ask
Mhm.
the Silver Shroud, the like local church to the prime gods, and like had clerics come out, try to like, hallow the area, or not literally, but like do ceremonies to try to like cleanse it.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing has made a remote dent in it.
Okay. Would the things they would have tried be of sufficient level, like a daylight spell or a dawn spell? Not dawn spell, almost certainly not, but like a daylight spell or
Definitely not a
something
dawn
like
spell. Yes, someone has, I think, cast like a daylight spell into it, like the high priest to just see, and it worked. It didn't dispel anything.
Okay.
But like it did like the light did show up. They could see it through the like thick like purple fog, but didn't seem to sear anything away or anything like that. It wasn't susceptible to just light magic, at least.
Okay.
Any radiant damage that they did to it didn't seem to make any noticeable impact, at least. Might have also just been the scale of what they were doing wasn't enough, though.
Sure.
It's kind of hard to tell. Like the most they would have been doing would be like a guiding bolt or two and some sacred flame type of thing.
Sure.
That would just kind of like disappear into it.
Okay.
Not any crazy reaction.
Yeah. So Dawn might be able to do something. Maybe, probably not.
Might like over time. How long does Dawn last?
Oh, it's concentration up to a minute.
Yeah. Okay.
Not long.
Might be able to clear out some of it for that.
Yeah. And then daylight lasts for an hour.
Yes.
And daylight, you can cast it on something that's being carried.
Yes.
Like darkness, so you can just have it with you.
Yep.
I also just have the light cantrip, but
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you do a bit of scouting with all that.
Yep.
Anything else you want to do before, working on magic items and calling it a night?
I'm good.
Did you want to check out the shop before we lock ourselves down?
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah. What item are you looking for?
So, ring of protection.
Okay.
So that's gonna replace that slot, and I guess like I can't get boots then.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, to be fair, you already have boots.
+2 shield.
+2 shield. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1 second. So those are both rare.
Yeah, they're both rare.
How about this? Yeah, roll 2d20, one for each. You want high.
Just a d20, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
All right, so we do 1.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
So middling.
So you do find a ring of protection being sold,
Fair enough.
for a couple
I'll take it.
thousand. Yeah. Probably at least. 1 second, actually. Give me a sec.
Yep.
I do have a whole thing. Boop. Boop. Bup, 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 bup. Boop, boop, boop. Here we are.
We have almost 3,000 platinum.
Yep.
Good.
We had like
gracious.
platinum pieces. I remember that.
Yeah, we have like 3,000 platinum pieces. Almost. 2,700, but still, like we've got
It'd be 7,000.
27,000
It'd be
gold.
7,000 gold for the ring of protection.
So we get rid of 700 of our platinum.
Wait, how much you say it was? It
Can
was
we
how
please
much?
use the gold so we take away some of the weight of the bag?
Oh no, you're right.
7,000 gold.
Yep,
For a ring
you're
of
right.
protection.
You're right.
Gold. Okay.
Because we got like 500,000 of this shit.
Yeah. No, you're so
Yeah.
right. You're so right.
Volume
Yeah.
is a concern.
No, for sure. I hear you.
Yeah. As you get all the magic items and settle down for the evening, getting dinner at the Shady Orc Tavern,
Oh, do I not get to look for stuff? That's all
Oh,
right.
you were looking for
I'll
stuff
make
too? I didn't
Uh,
realize. Sorry, I thought just Eric. I just heard about Sam for Eric.
Yeah.
No, it's fair. It's actually funnier if I don't. I don't
Fair
think
enough.
Doc would put up with it.
Yeah.
You know
But
what?
the-
Doc does want stuff, but he refuses to buy from the Silver Trap. This is,
Yeah, it's fair.
This is better.
You can also do that next time.
I
but-
can edit the gold.
Okay, cool. I was going to ask if Eric
Mm-hmm.
would.
As you're
Yeah,
sitting
yeah.
around the tavern, Fharlanghn with y'all and everything, if anyone wants to make an insight check real quick, actually.
Okay.
Why
Uh,
proficiency? Not amazing, but fine.
Check it out. It's +0 now.
Yeah, so- Eric and Ryu,
Mhm.
especially Eric, both notice Fharlanghn kind of like eyes widen a little bit, looks over to a corner, and then looks back and just like tries to keep a straight face. But you kind of see the corner of his mouth twitch a little bit in humor. Before
She's right behind me, isn't she?
before after a moment, just kind of casually walk up, place a drink on the table next to y'all, pulls up a chair and sits down, is a dark-haired tabaxi that a few of you recognize, and will just be like, I heard you all are in town.
Was it Scarra?
It's
Scarra.
Scarra. Wait.
Scar shows up. The tabaxi rogue that traveled with y'all before. He just kind of like, glad to see you're all doing all right. Picked up a new one, I see, though. Nox?
Yes, sorry, I had a little bit of a facelift in our last adventure.
Quite a makeover. Yeah, well, it's good you're all here. We've been trying to make contact with
Contact you about your cart's insurance policy.
No, not in so much. My benefactor needs your help.
Oh,
We've
do.
got a few of the best minds working on a problem. Giselda, Adric are here for that, as well as, are you familiar with, what's her name? Where is it? Where is it? Come on. Oh yeah. Are you familiar with Gwinzu? Or the more recent Klauth? Yeah, there's been a bit of a meeting that, well, I can't exactly go into detail now, but if you all could meet up somewhere tomorrow morning, Alex would be able to help us get there. It's pretty serious.
Oh,
It's not an
my, if
immediate
it's-
thing, but
If it's serious, we can at least lend our ears to you in the morning.
that's all that we ask. It's not something that we expect really to be able to bear fruit very quickly, but more eyes on the problem, the better.
Come on, we just spoke to them a couple days ago.
He gets down and is just gonna be like,
Mhm.
I'll be honest with you. Tabitha brought something back.
Brought something back. Back from where?
Oh. Yes, she did, didn't she?
You
The mind players.
remember the encounter with the mind flayers before, and Tabitha,
Yeah.
the half elf, being in the cage and checking all the other elves and them all having like, things in their heads and stuff.
Yeah.
And the
Oh,
realization that
yeah.
you may have let one of those tadpoles get back somewhere.
Oh,
Yeah. We did
Oh.
not identify it until it
Oh,
was
no.
kind of too late. So we're hoping that you might have some way to deal with that in a non-lethal manner.
We could take care. Oh, non-lethal? Oh, no. Outside of my purview.
We can take
Wait,
a look and see what I do.
Is she still a nerd?
Tabitha's not alive anymore.
No. The thing that is ambulating around in the meat that Tabitha used to wear.
Tabitha's meat isn't walking around either.
Well, then what the hell are we trying to keep alive?
A benefactor.
Fuck.
And that's where we're going to leave it for tonight.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah. As
I
it seems,
just love the
tadpole
idea
made
of
its way
that.
to Cadmus, and they are trying to figure that out.
I just love the idea of like that's the screen where it's like, you know, Tabitha, it affected our benefactor. Knox and Doc just start saying, and then to be continued screen.
Yeah.
2 weeks later, we come back to the same screen. They get around the censors because they never swore on screen.
Correct.
Yeah.
They're dead.
And then come back. Just like,
Yep.
yeah. Yeah.
Sherlock got away with that.
Yeah.
Not exactly, but it's very, very clever editing between two scenes.
Yeah. I don't know what made me think of Superman movie immediately, just dropping the president into the pond and then immediately going to someone putting antacids into the water. Like the smash cut transition that like you don't see him die or go splat, but you get the little bloop and you're like, okay, yeah. He was not caught.
Nope, not caught at all.
So it looks like we're still not going to get you. I swear the epilogue for this campaign is me going to be building you this armor set.
This is not going to
And
actually
laying it
really
on your
interfere with
fucking
downtime
grave.
much. Aside from that, there's going to be some RP. It's not going to immediately interact with that. Like you're going to have downtime. As he said, this is not a thing that's going to be fixed immediately.
Mm-hmm.
You have time still. We're still going to be doing that. There's going to be an RP thing at the beginning of next time, some communication, but you have time. I'm very much planning for there to be a couple weeks here.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because it's one of those things that like they need more people researching this who might be able to do something about it. Not we need you to go and do a thing.
Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah.
More eyes on the problem.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. People that are already familiar with the people involved.
Yeah.
They don't have to sign new NDAs.
Yes.
Just the one.
Off the top of my head, I can think of one thing immediately that might be helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't know if it's worth it. Kata's holding an item that might help.
The shackles? Or
no, the periapta proof against location and detection renders all divination magic useless against it. It might not do a whole lot, but cutting the tadpole off from the hive mind might be, kind of cool for Cadmus.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Makes Cadma vulnerable again, but like immediate, like if we're looking for a one-up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, it was helpful in Baldur's Gate, but I don't have time to build a mine fortress. And also that particular thing comes with other stuff.
Yep.
Like unless somebody has a soul jar to shove Cadmus into, like I'm tapped out.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only other thing would be like the what was it? Non-detection spell or something like that. But
yeah. And Fharlanghn was just he noticed
the scrying
Skara. No, he noticed Skara sneaking up on y'all, being stealthy and all that, and then but didn't say anything because he's familiar.
Mm-hmm.
He knew,
but he's also he doesn't have the best poker face. He has like a +6. Like it's fine.
Yeah.
+7. Sorry.
Boy.
Like it's good, but it's not superhuman levels as like is the case with like
+7
the
is superhuman.
Well, not if you're proficient with stuff. No, he's just not proficient. He's so superhuman in the fact that he's not proficient to deception. It still has a +7.
Yeah.
Like a 5th level adventurer that's like a sorcerer could have a +7 deception pretty easily.
Yeah.
5th level adventurer would be superhuman. 10 is average.
That's fair.
That's
Not like it's
Also,
I don't know
a
what's superhuman.
5th level
It's very good.
sorcerer would be able to cast magic. That
Yes,
is by
fireball.
definition superhuman.
well
Within the world. Yeah, that's just very heightened human.
Yes.
Yep,
We
that's
can't
not.
all be the
that's
Z
so.
fighters.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that has been a thing since Tom joined.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's been there for a year and a half.
yeah. In world only like a few weeks, but
Sure.
to be
Go so
specific,
quickly.
no, it's been a
wish
couple.
I had
It's been like a
followed
month and a
my own
half.
advice. I wish I had followed my own advice. If it's in
Been a
the
month.
pod, send it to God.
Yeah, no, she wasn't in the pod yet, though.
And yet.
Yeah, no. Yep.
I mean, I feel like there are easy ways to do it, even without permanent lethality.
True.
You know what? We should have circled a truth there. Zone of
Potentially.
truth there.
We'll see.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They put one of those thingies in you.
Problem
Yes.
is,
Smoosh.
yeah, she might have been able to tell you. She might not have been able to tell you.
Yeah, she might not have known.
She might not have known. It might have happened when she was in her sleep. It was hiding. That type of thing. You know, it definitely didn't happen while Tom was aware of her.
Yeah, Tom would know. That was kind of his whole thing.
Well, here's the fun part: is yes and I don't know also get smooshed.
Yeah.
That's fair. To be fair, we spent a lot of resources bringing her back. Oh, no, that was the other one.
She got a whole new body.
no, she
I
got-
didn't think it would stay.
She didn't get a whole new body.
No, she did.
She
The
got
other guy did.
revivified by,
And the other guy got reincarnated.
and that was when Adric was
I
like,
lost track.
first time, eh? Unlike, which you would all know in character, she died
Mhm.
and it stayed with her, and either what
Mhm.
died with her and revived with her, or stayed alive inside her, or something.
Yeah, that's fair.
Either way, that's really good utility. You brought 2 things back with 1 casting of the spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hey.
Swinging
Really
above
efficient.
average.
Yeah. The other one you had to resurrect with reincarnation because he hadn't been dead for only a minute.
Yeah.
He'd been dead for a bit.
Mhm.
He'd been dead for a minute. No. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Excited.
All right.
Who knows? Maybe multiple things will be coming together in this.
Mhm.
I do. That's who knows.
Mhm. I mean, I would hope so. Like, yeah, you can make things up and improvise, but like, you are setting us up for like a whole thing. So I would hope you would have some idea of what
Oh
we're
yeah, for
doing.
sure. I have every word planned what I'm going to say. No, I don't.
No,
But
you don't.
I mean,
Imagine.
we're really on path for, start of campaign catch cat, end of campaign fight god.
Yeah.
yeah.
It is very much the bell curve of first time and experienced DM is the thickness of the notes that you bring to the table. It's like
Yeah. I was like,
I've
oh, I brought
got like
8 pages worth. And
couple
you're like,
pages. I've got 1,000 pages. I got like 8 pages.
Yeah.
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 And it's mostly just pre-decided character names.
Yeah.
That's a whole
characters,
separate
places
page
in
that I
the
just always
world,
have access
couple
to
maps.
if it needs to be a somewhat random one,
Mhm.
or
Notes on who's got what
pre-decided
voices.
ones. Because I have like different
Mhm.
tabs for like, oh, this is all like the significant world powers of like the different organizations, the names that you know of, like too.
Oh my.
Yeah, this world is very deep.
Well, the others haven't decided to jump us yet, and we'll learn their names when they decide to make themselves known.
Yeah, well, I mean, a couple of them have made themselves known, just not by their name.
Hmm.
I was
They've
also
made-
going to say,
well, I don't know if they've made their whole
we
organization
might
known,
never
but they've
learn their
we've
names
had
Write that down.
until
contact
they
with
jump us,
them.
and we
We've had
destroy
contact
them.
with them.
Anyway.
Anywho,
We
Yep.
need to
yes. He needs sleeps.
Maybe.
All right. Yeah.
It's fun times.
To be
Yeah.
continued. See you.
Mhm.
Jeez, what's the next session? Checking up.
The first.
December
First.
2023. We're going back in time, baby. No, it's the
I'm
Sunday. It's March
I'm
1st.
not leveling down for anybody.
Please
We're gonna-
don't take
we're
me
gonna
back
do
to
a
December
flashback.
2023.
No.
Please don't take me back there. Oh yeah, yeah. No
So
Doc,
thanks.
it's
Yeah,
me
that's
from
bad
the
fun.
future. You have to listen to me.
I only
to
have a
short
few seconds.
Bitcoin. You have to short Bitcoin. It looks like a sure thing. Trust me, it's going to tank.
Anyways,
And buy GameStop.
sure.
That had already happened.
Oh.
Get
I
on
don't know.
Polymarket, bet on Donald Trump. It looks like there's no way. Trust me.
Oof.
Sheesh.
No
I
thanks.
know.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. Things we don't want to remember.
I know.
Yep.
Man.
On that lovely note, I was actually looking at a thing. What was his name? There's
Polymarket,
Tabitha.
because if we don't call it gambling, it's legal.
Exactly.
Wow, no, this is way
Let's go
back when.
gambling.
Okay, we're on session 70 now.
Woof.
Oh god.
This happened. The whole Illithid thing was session 40 to 41.
That was a
You know,
long time
honestly,
ago.
It was so long ago, and it went unresolved for so long.
It
I
was
honestly
Monday,
thought they were
June
lost to oblivion.
24th, 2024, that I last touched this sheet.
That's wild.
Hasten was the
Yeah, like he became a halfling, right, or something.
yes, he was a halfling
Mhm.
after being brought back.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyways, okay.
If I remember right, he's still taller than me.
Yeah, he is a little bit. Anywho,